Okay. We've
I
told
rolled a 4 on my cooking. You all are smelling fucking smoke.
Yeah, I'm ready to wake up and be like, what the fuck are you
only
doing?
calm, nice music.
It'll be okay, anime. I'll wake up to the smell of burnt food and then I'll panic because I feel like you're going to burn down the house.
Hey, am I too tall? Is this my normal height?
You need someone to jump down there
You
to
feel
look?
very tall.
I mean, he's 6'6".
Ah, goddamn. I'm coming. Whee!
Yeah,
You're also floating.
I am not the person to ask about heights. I'm
Oh yeah,
small.
that too.
Alright.
Also be careful.
Tell me when
if
I'm
you
on the
back
floor.
Up, you're going to go up. You're on the floor.
Yeah, you're on the floor now. That's about right.
Do
Lighten
you want
though,
to see it?
looks
Come
like
here.
you have blue
Let me
hair.
show you. Come here. Come here. Let me show you. Why is this a problem? What is this?
Yeah, it's a very tiny doorway. I actually think I
And then
hit too.
this. What is
Yeah.
Your head
floating
across.
just
Freaking
barely
scared.
hits. Yeah,
Think
you're
Arthur
floating.
can sleep in this? This is not Arthur beds, dog. I'm sleeping on the. He's sleeping on the table.
You're sleeping next to
Still too
the
small.
security.
Why don't you,
Got a real
like,
comfy
here?
pillow there.
He's just curled up in a ball in a corner somewhere. That's where he's been sleeping.
Oh no!
I
No,
stole
no,
the
yeah.
one place he
Okay,
could fit
literally
because
right
of,
here.
like, scary shit by the window.
I've been gone for 2 days. Arthur has been completely asleep for 2 days.
Alright,
Okay.
makes sense.
So you know.
But yeah, if you sleep here, you got
I
some
don't
nice
think anyone
shelves
that
to
was
put
down
your
here and
stuff.
sleeping in the bunker.
Snack while he's eating.
I was gonna say, if you guys are down here in the bunker, you guys ain't smelling the fact I'm burning food up there because I probably
Guess
fell
we're gonna sit
Complaining
there and wake up
travesties.
to. We're gonna wake up and be like, who the fuck's burning down a house?
Well, yeah, you guys down here is
Oh, didn't make it that time.
like you up here's gonna be, but them down there ain't. Am I gonna start my stream? Am I gonna start it?
I already
I've
started
started
mine.
it, but I've not allowed anybody to see or
Yeah,
hear.
no, screw it, I don't care. Whenever I wait for
Everyone's
that, then
quiet.
there's
I
the
need to,
awkward, like 2-minute startup because I'm slow as shit.
Wait, hold on. Wait,
Okay, now I need to double check that it's actually
we're
working.
burning down the house?
It's half the time. It's
Yep.
like, oh, yeah,
Let
sure,
it all
we're
burn.
streaming, but we're not actually.
I've always been here.
Burn down the house.
Burn, 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 burn. Disco Inferno. Burn,
What
burn,
the
burn,
fuck?
burn.
As the morning sun
Oh shit.
crescents over the high rising mountains surrounding you all in your newfound place of home, you all will begin to awake in your selected areas of sleep. One thing is for sure, you're in a new area. You definitely have food. You can last for a little bit, but this cannot be a permanent place to stay. Some of your minds wander off, but this is the first time in a long time good weather has actually been a thing. So at this point, survivors, your cards are up.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Definitely not as comfortable as the bed in the last place, but at least we don't have to worry about that stalker.
Yeah. At the very least.
You know, I really want to say it, but it seems every time I say it, bad things happen.
Don't say it.
Okay.
You smell that?
Oh.
Uh-huh.
I guess I didn't have to say it. I don't want to get up.
Something burning?
I think so.
I mean, nothing outside, I'll tell you that much. Smells in here. Shoulders killing me. I scared the shit out of him.
Yep.
Okay.
Ow! My knee gave out, sorry.
You're good. You left the stove on.
Okay, give me a solid minute out of, like, completely out of character. You actually scared me out of character. My knee gave out IRL.
Make sure you're careful.
Yeah, no, I got a mat
Just
underneath me that I landed
Give her a
on.
moment and make sure she turns off the stove.
Yeah, hold on. I'll come turn off the stove for you, cause that's.
Well, someone's awake.
Finish off.
Okay, epic.
That has a
Oh,
thing.
A
well,
lot of
that
people
has,
are
like,
awake,
something
but
thrown
who are
over
you
top
talking
of
about
it 'cause
specifically?
Food caught on fire.
Lucas.
For me to. I'll well, you know.
It's good. It's been what, 2 days now?
Think
Yeah.
so, yeah.
Well, this is not.
I'm just glad I wasn't the one that had to lift him into the back of the truck.
He is heavy.
It should still be edible. It's not like it's charred.
Oh, how's your shoulder doing?
I'm sorry.
You don't
Still hurts,
gotta
but
apologize.
not as bad as it was
After what we
yesterday.
did throughout the night, you're good.
And it's certainly not as bad as it was the day before.
Yeah. Yeah, mine are healing alright too. Luckily, with it being such a nice sharp cut, it seems to be healing a lot easier.
Mm.
Well, I mean, this is the root of the smell, by the way. I'll eat
Did
it,
everything burn, or is it complete charcoal?
I mean, I think it's edible.
I've had worse.
What?
He said he's had worse.
I'm not going to ask, because I feel like if I do, I might not like the answer.
Ask what?
I'm not feeding into my curiosities this time. I feel like that's all that. I
Yeah,
feel
but
like
now
that's all
I'm
that
curious.
needs to.
What?
It's a never-ending loop of curiosity now.
We're already eating, so feed into it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was going to sit there and be like, what the fuck did you have that's worse than burnt food?
Burnt food, that's not the best animals to eat.
Morning.
Mm,
Yeah.
Morning.
I thought it was going to be so much worse.
Yeah.
No. Just, I'm
So did
not
we
a
pick
good
a house that dwarves used to live in or something?
Tall.
Every doorway I've walked through in this goddamn house, I've hit my head.
Sorry, I was
think
the
you
one
At
to
least
check
you
the
can
house.
get up the ladder faster than us.
I had to be lifted up to be able to, like, remotely, like, reach where you just reached, okay?
Well, I can change your light bulbs, I guess. It's my
Yeah.
calling, apparently.
Or
your
break them with your
calling?
spear. Be careful.
Fine. I'm waiting on a merchant to give me my knife. He can have it.
But yeah, your
Tired as
spear is
fucking thing.
perfect height to hit the light bulb.
Or my hand. You know, I played volleyball when I was in high school.
Don't. Please don't.
I'm joking.
The car was
It's not
always
much.
there.
I'm sorry, it's burnt. But there's at least something edible.
I'm not hungry. The fuck?
But I may be giving you a little shit, but thank you for cooking.
Oh yeah, we have a working truck.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's kind of how we
even
got
if
here.
it's burnt, at least it's something.
So I might as well all eat.
Her up for a day. She'll be
Where
good for a
from?
bit.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry, I've been asleep for a while. Just catching up on it.
Okay.
No, you're good. You wanna
What
take
are
a
we
walk?
gonna do about what
Sure.
occurred last night? Should we just imagine it doesn't exist?
Until there's something we can do about it, just try not to be alone, I guess. I don't know. Like, we just got here and shit's
See, I
already
tried that
happening.
last
I already
time
wanna leave.
whenever I was with Brick, and that was what caused me to, like, start to bleed out. So,
Aye.
we'll
Okay.
try. I like
That's
your way of
probably-
thinking. I'm going outside.
I'll be out there once I finish.
It's been like so long since I was able to fucking go outside like this. Jesus. Ow, I should
I
have
mean, as
stretched.
creepy as these woods are, it's fresh air at least.
Yeah, you are right about that. Thankfully, I don't think a lot of the zombies out here move around naturally unless if, you know, they walk in giant herds. So,
Can you not say shit that will get willed into existence?
Yeah.
what? What'd you say?
I said, don't say shit that may get willed into existence. You're gonna curse us all.
You know, that's so fair. I do that too often.
That's why I don't even bother saying anything.
And if
I
it
ever
makes you
thought about,
feel any
"Oh,
better,
this
it
might
wasn't
happen," I don't say
completely
it.
burnt. The center was still alright.
Durdley's not around, or else he would make it manifest.
Okay, that's a bit comforting.
Man, who
I think-
is a Durdley?
I don't know.
Mm.
It's just an off day. Shit happens to everyone.
What? Oh, right. So, the radio from last night, we gotta at least figure out what the fuck that was about. Because I can only hope that that was Isaac. But even then, I am a little worried because he'd be at a military compound in a dumpster.
Yeah, that's a little concerning, to say the least.
And I'm just
So
wondering,
that's assuming it was Isaac.
should we,
Yeah, that's assuming it was Isaac. There was no indicator that it was or wasn't. It was just a breathing. And they were responding to us, so...
It was certainly a lot of growling.
Oh yeah, no, I remember.
Should probably make sure Sarah makes her way here safely too.
Between
Yeah.
that and also to check to see if anyone else went back to the lighthouse.
Need to stop
Between that, I also want to
stretching.
set up some traps now that we're out in the woods. Maybe able to catch some stuff.
Yeah,
too.
now they'd be. Now I feel like traps would be the best place. Well, at least where we are, it would be the best place for them.
By any chance, did you guys
Hopefully
get a
it
map of
doesn't
the
catch
area?
another murderous deer.
I believe
Attempted murderous deer.
Damien might have
Thank you.
one,
Well, because if I get
but
a map
I'm
of like the trails
unsure.
and stuff, I can.
Some good would
Try to
definitely be
figure
some
out the-
camo for actually going hunting.
Just be me setting up my bear traps for now.
Fair.
I don't remember a lot of landscapes in accordance to where we are right now, but if I remember correctly, I think that the farm that was around the area is off that way. I could be wrong. There was... I'm trying to see if I can remember all the details about the area while we were exploring during the day. We walked past some ruined, fucking plane. It was split into 3 fucking pieces.
What is that, a
There
trademark now?
was...
Oh, broken plane, let's live here now?
I don't know,
So
but it
apparently-
was near when we first got into the area. There apparently is some weird shit and a bunch of signs that say radioactive, but if it
Oh,
was
good.
radioactive, I feel we would have all died by now.
We've only been here a day.
I mean, yeah, but
like,
a lot
it
of
may
that
not
stuff
be
does,
enough to
at least
kill
from what
you
I know.
It
instantly.
probably depends on the amount of radiation, and
so I have
don't think it
cancer,
would
is what
happen
you're telling me.
instantly.
Down the line. Only if we stay here forever.
Dang it!
I have no way
Just
of
let us
being
know
able
if you
to
start
tell
growing a
that.
third boob.
Third boob? That's...
Never mind.
That's the only guy here, I'm not saying shit.
Okay. But the farm has a bunch of, like, ears of corn. I wasn't able to tell if they were good or not, because about half the time we were walking and trying to not get murdered by something in the cornfield. We tried checking a lot of the
out in that
buildings.
cornfield.
There was a lot of things out in that cornfield. The fucking old farmer dude that lived there, I guess he supposedly set up a bunch of traps and shit next to gas canisters that we needed to get just for that thing. Yes, hello, it's me.
Me and you need to have a word. Come on.
Okay. I'll
I
keep
guess we'll have
telling
story time later.
the surroundings when I get back.
So we need to keep our eyes out for traps then. Noted.
Yes, so.
Well, if it's anywhere that could be traps, that's kind of my thing, so. Let me know.
Does he know that the bunker is soundproof?
It may be a conversation, doesn't want anyone else hearing.
I mean, as far as I'm aware, there's nobody in the bunker right now.
Brick, I
Are you-
don't know if he's sleeping down there. the other mechanic. I can't think of his name off the top of my head.
It's either Oscar or Oliver. One of the two.
Oscar. There you go. Florida. Yeah, there's
He's
a
just
bunch of
sleeping in the
people that
bush
could've done
back
it.
at the.
No, I woke his ass up before we left. I think he came with us.
Yeah.
I think he came.
There was that other guy that was in the bush that had a mask like Beaker.
That was. Wait. Like with the, like, long beak on the mask, or?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, the one where, like, it was a black mask and he was wearing a white outfit.
Yeah, and he was hiding in the bush. Not very successfully.
One thing I'm glad about is Lucas nearby. I'm glad he was asleep on the right here. I really don't want him leading the Black Clovers here.
Yeah.
Because this place, they could storm in and kill us all plenty easy.
And we wouldn't have any idea what direction they were coming from.
Yeah.
It's definitely a lot less protected out here.
I'll be back here in a minute. Gotta forget.
Oh. I'm gonna see if I remembered all my stuff.
I should put on my armor and shit too. Be right back. They coming back out. Gonna sit there being all quiet, or are you gonna come out and hang out with everyone?
Well, I'm trying to get past this first layer of burnt. Besides that, the food's somewhat okay.
Luckily, that center is alright.
Yes. Yes, I'm just taking my time.
Yeah.
Enjoying the warm rays of sun from the window. I'll be out in a few minutes.
Alright. It's definitely been a while since we got to actually relax. So, enjoy it while we have it.
I will.
So how are you doing?
Huh?
So how are you doing?
Okay, I guess.
Just not like you to actually mess up a meal, so... Just making sure nothing was on your mind.
No, I just didn't get much sleep because of volunteering to keep watch first. last night.
What the fuck was that?
What was what?
God damn it, are we now hearing different shit? I just heard a scream, it sounded like it came from that direction.
Oh, I at least know it wasn't Kat. I don't know where she's going, but I was
It did
keeping an
not
eye on
sound
her.
human.
Hmm.
You know what? Let it scream out there. Gotta have at least one good day. I also hope we find some kind of traders or something. I want to try to see if I could trade the Colt from the last raccoon for a flashlight.
And preferably not that person with the submachine gun that was doing the palm readings.
Or was I there for that?
I think so. The crazy old lady.
Did they come
Went
to
downstairs
us, or
with-
did we go to the... Were they at that, like, merchant gathering?
They came here to the cabin.
Oh. Oh, last night?
Yeah.
I think I was just so spaced on already shit was happening, so I must have missed it. Yeah, I just know out here gets really dark at night. Not having any kind of lights, so I want to make sure I can get a flashlight soon so I don't feel completely useless at night. Tell you one thing though, like this place may be a lot more dangerous as far as like we don't have the protection from that tunnel. I don't know, I like this view more.
Yeah.
I can agree on that.
I just need to figure out if there's
Don't
like
really
a
get
stream or
enough time to
something
let the
nearby.
sun soak in.
And it's great with those trees over there, it's making sure the sun isn't full blasting at us. It's always nice.
It's gotta be that constant balance of shade and sun, and it's just lovely.
Yeah.
I'd rather have the sun blinding me than the cold ocean air blowing on me, honestly.
Yeah. I'll agree to that, but at least winter's almost over, so. I mean, it's been freezing forever, it feels like.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a place that's like a really nice beach house next.
Yeah. Beach days every day.
One could be lucky.
We'd just have to worry about any kind of drowners in the water.
Smell would be awful, now that I think about it.
I guess no matter where we go, there's always going to be something, though.
Always an upside, always a downside.
Perfect place does not exist.
Not anymore.
It never did, in my opinion.
Yeah, true.
Because even before this all started, I'm sure if someone asked you, like, oh yeah, where do you want to go in the world? No matter where you say, I'm sure once you got there and started, like, living there, you would start seeing all the bad stuff about it.
Yeah.
But you just gotta try to think about the good, and hopefully it's more than the bad. And so far, no stalkers, so I'm happy as shit right now.
I still wish that I could have gotten to go snowboarding in Sweden one more time, though.
Yeah, I've never been out of the country.
With Dad being in the military, we moved around quite a lot, so...
I'm sure it was, not nice having to make new friends growing up, but at least you had different views and sceneries.
Yeah.
How about you? Did you do any traveling?
I usually stay at home most of the time, tinkered with small things. Shut in, as one would say.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. I just didn't have an inn to be shut into.
Still don't think Kat should have gone off on her own, though. Wherever it was she's going.
Sure, she'll be alright. There's a lot less zombies out here. Being in the middle of the woods.
Sure would have liked to have gotten a chance to search that city's hospital, though.
Oh, I would say that would be a good idea. But, could you just imagine how many infected are probably in that building?
Mm-hmm. The fact that Black Clover probably picked it clean by this point.
Yeah, that too. I think if anything, we need to go to, like, the, like, immediate cares and stuff like that. Should even, like, veterinary, hospitals.
Schools and any bigger building would be turned into a first response.
Yeah.
And even if they weren't, sometimes nurses' offices have medicine. Not a whole lot, but...
True, but if we go to any schools, I don't think we can bring Burke.
Yeah, definitely not.
It's like Children's Central for zombie apocalypse.
Wonder if that all-girls college had anything good in it. I feel like I know what you're thinking. Besides that, besides the fact that it was an all-girls college, I wonder if it had anything good in it.
I actually wasn't. My
Surprising.
mind wasn't completely in the gutter. I haven't climbed up there yet.
My first thought was the books.
My first thought was the food, honestly.
That's a close second.
It's a private college, so it's probably got a storage somewhere.
There may be a little, but probably a lot of it wasn't like canned stuff. Private colleges all are fancy, so it's probably all like catering and stuff.
Yeah, probably. Unless they cheaped out and got canned stuff and just said that it was
Maybe.
fancy stuff.
It's like when whenever you saw the commercials for like fast food places and you look at their food on the menu and then you look at it in real life and they didn't look the same at all.
You know, I heard there was a guy who sued a fast food place for that once.
I don't doubt it.
And he actually won, too.
Oh yeah, it's technically considered false advertisement. Because what they're advertising is not the same as what you're getting.
Yep.
But no, almost every single restaurant does like some kind of stuff like that. Like, for example, like salads, you know how like you get the pictures of like salad with like the wet like water droplets on them. Not like soaked, but just the nice like glistening. Yeah, that's actually, they use glue. Yeah, that's how they create the drops on them. That way they don't have to worry about it, you know, ruining as they're trying to set everything up. Yeah, a lot of times for like burgers
I mean, for a
and
commercial,
stuff,
that
they'll,
makes sense.
They'll put like stuff in between like the burgers.
Yeah, I think I remember that one. Specifically, that one was like it's like a makeup sponge, I think. Like one of those makeup sponge wedges things.
Yeah.
Make it look
Something
taller.
Yeah, I think
Yep. Just try to space it
something
out.
like that, yeah.
I might have heard what you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, just heard it again. Sounded like it was behind us to the left this time, instead of out that way.
All I'm hearing is the nice breeze.
Well, for the most part I'm hearing the breeze, but every like, somewhere between 10 and 20 minutes.
Ah. Okay, now I hear it. Came from
Hey,
past the
maybe
truck
we have a
this
zombie
time.
rooster.
Oh god.
That would be the most annoying thing I can think of.
I hear something about a zombie rooster?
We're joking of whatever's doing that screaming.
Oh, God. Just what we would need, a zombie rooster. Oop.
So what did I miss?
Just bullshit. Apparently we're talking about how a lot of commercials and stuff for food would tamper with the food to make it look better.
Yeah. They did do
How
that.
there was a guy and how there was a guy who sued fast food place and won because of it.
Jeez.
False
Another
advertisement.
guy read about,
I was just saying it was false advertisement. That's why I won.
yeah.
Yeah, another guy.
Did you
Listen.
remember reading about like a lawsuit where someone dropped coffee on themselves and then sued the fast food restaurant for that?
I was
Yeah.
just about to bring that one up.
The fast food restaurant was trying to turn it as they did on purpose, but apparently they were told multiple times their coffee machine was broken and was making the coffee about 20 degrees hotter than it should have been.
Well,
Yeah.
not for
Yeah.
anything. If you drop a hot thing of coffee on you to begin with, it's gonna be fucking hot. I just
Well, the thing is,
Yeah.
I actually read about that. She was an elderly lady, and she got third-degree burns from it.
yeah, I heard that.
Ooh.
That's how
Like,
hot it was.
But like, was the like coffee cup like not put on all the way or something?
Yeah, the
There
lid
was no-
wasn't properly secured,
Okay,
I think.
see,
That and
that's
there
a
wasn't
reason
even
to
a
sue.
warning on the cup.
Alright, I'm gonna say the warning's bullshit. If you order a hot coffee, obviously it's fucking hot. I would say a warning is bullshit,
Yeah, but I
the
mean-
fact that it wasn't properly, like, on is a good reason.
I mean, that and it was over boiling.
Yeah.
Because, like Hazel said, the coffee machine was broken, so it was heating
No.
up the coffee way hotter than it should have been. That's how she got the burns.
Yeah, definitely side with
Yeah.
her, but I'm just saying the warning's kind of bullshit because it'd be like being like, oh yeah, you're pulling something out of the freezer, but it's cold. Yeah, no shit.
Do you know, like, the expiration dates didn't used to exist on things until specific mob boss got tired of people getting sick from it. So he took matters into his own hands.
Interesting.
Didn't
Mob boss
know that.
actually does
Indeed.
something good.
Yeah, he was, the same one that did that was one of the few that, during major disasters like earthquakes and such, he and his mafia were first responders. They took things from their own house and helped everyone out.
Hmm. I remember this one guy sued
Anyone else just see that?
See what?
The fuck is that?
The fuck is what?
I saw
I'm
something go
not
across the
seeing
sky,
anything.
and then I saw a line go down.
I didn't
There's someone
see
here with a
anything.
fucking gun.
I don't think so. I mean, I know Kat went off somewhere, but she doesn't have a gun.
And didn't Cat go the other way?
Oh, there's
Yeah.
Arthur.
Right up there.
Yeah, they're right there. I swear to God, I saw something fly across the sky.
Just keep an eye out. Hopefully it was just a bird or something you saw out of your peripheral.
Anyways, there was this one restaurant that was having an all-you-can-eat buffet, and there's this guy who went there and was eating literally everything from their buffet and demanding more because he was still hungry. And when they cut him off, he sued them because they advertised an all-you-can-eat, and it wasn't all he could eat. And he won the lawsuit.
Yep, again, it's false advertisement. If you're gonna
I
advertise
mean-
something, it has to be done how you advertise.
That one I can kind of understand both sides, because to prepare that much food, that a buffet is meant for around 20 or more people. So the fact that he was able to eat most of that
Yeah.
on his own.
You
Is it a
walk up and
gunshot?
see a man with large wounds. No gunshots apparent. Two of the most prominent ones are going to be a large gash in his right hand. As you look deeper, he must have punched a knife, is what it looks like. A critical injury, as blood is just pouring out of this wound.
Oh.
What the hell happened?
Don't worry about it.
You know, without a doubt, putting on the proper PPE, personal protective equipment, so you do not yourself get infected, is the best appropriate course of action.
Alright.
Chop, roll for fear of blood.
Understood. A 9, you start to grow faint. Very, very faint. You see this man's about to pass out.
Jake, could you stand behind him, please? Make sure he doesn't fall over.
Putting a hand on the backpack.
Arthur, I need you to sit down, okay?
Of course.
He sat down, not probably in the fashion that you would recommend as a nurse, but he did sit down. Rolling. One moment.
Oh no. I don't like that.
Neither do I.
In a row? With a 9. And then a 11, you manage to take the bandages that you have stored in one of your side pockets and slowly start to clot up the wound in the hand. He was just recovering from his previous one. To have another one sustained, he's going to start having more permanent damage to this hand unless he starts keeping it more safe. You will successfully stop the bleeding, prevent this man from currently dying at the steps of your new home, but you want to know what happened.
So, would you care to explain how exactly you got a hole in your hand?
Everyone's going to hallucinate for a moment.
Said don't worry about it, didn't I?
It's kind of hard not to
None of your
worry about it
concern.
when you come back bleeding.
Are you sitting here,
Yeah.
Hazel? Something catches your eye off towards the left, off in the distant field. Correct, that direction. It looks like a plant of sorts. Weird. You think it ought to be advantageous for
worry
you
about.
and maybe someone else to go check that plant out?
You literally were coming back
Cat,
almost
dude.
dying.
See what was in that last bag.
Out of character, did you say plane or plant?
Plant. But that was only for Hazel.
Okay, I just wasn't sure if you'd what you had said.
Yes.
I'm opening up the last bag.
I mean, if it's something that is a threat to the rest of us,
All you
I would
need to
prefer
know
we
is
knew about
Clovers
it.
is still in the area. Understood?
alright, that's all I needed to know.
One moment.
Well, that would explain what Teresa saw then.
I saw something zip through the air.
I need someone to come with me over this way. I noticed something.
I got
and
nothing better to do.
was told don't be by yourself.
If black clovers are in the area, stay here.
It's not far. It's right over there.
Abby is going to check for any other
How far is
non-visible
right over there?
injuries.
Other than probably the emotional
If I could see
pride
it from sitting
damaged
there,
by the gentleman, no
pretty
immediate
close.
injuries.
Fine. Let's go.
Well, lucky for you, it looks like that's the only injury.
Three's better than two.
Searching through this
I would
bag,
recommend
A bunch
not
of
using that
loose
hand
clothing.
anymore.
No,
Just
no, it's the DM.
Start
for
tossing
whatever
more
it was you
outside,
used it
and then
for.
you'll see something interesting.
Fuck that.
A small case with a zipper surrounding all the way
Try
around.
to catch up.
Oh
So is
boy.
it on the road or next to the
Could be
road?
in bag number 57. I don't know how-
Like the field type bits nearsighted.
I'm surprised you caught anything with the sun glare.
Well, if you were sitting, obviously it wouldn't be anything over the hill, so over here somewhere, I'm guessing. No, we'll just have to wait a sec.
You see it again, Hazel. It glistens off in that direction.
You just jump scared her.
There she goes. Oh, there she goes.
I'm good. Okay, which one's facing the wrong way?
That way.
That way, okay. Ow.
So how far? Just keep an eye out for any lasers or anything in case we're being aimed at.
You see it right behind that tree, Hazel. The one directly in front of you in this direction.
Behind the tree.
Was it glinting on the ground or higher up?
It's right behind the tree.
You can make a painting out of this, I'm just saying.
Just as you guys start to continue to walk past the tree before you and over the small cresting hill, and the divot just behind this hill over here, you all will see a very small, what appears to be area where someone would grow crops of sorts. It was definitely used in the past, probably to grow potatoes, tomatoes, jalapenos, such along those lines, cucumbers, watermelons, a small little farm area. Something to keep them satiated while they're off grid.
Huh.
Though there is
That could be
nothing
beneficial.
currently planted here, Hazel, the one thing that is planted, however, just outside of it, is going to appear to you as one singular potato. It's planted long ago and has definitely sprouted and formed into a new potato. But you think possibly you could start something here, something sustainable.
It's, farmland.
Huh.
That's good. It'll be
Well,
a lot
that's
easier
lucky.
to. Yeah, it's a lot easier to grow
It looks
food.
like there's a single potato over here. It could probably be cultivated to grow more.
As you're walking about, Jake, most definitely this place has not been used for a great deal of time, a couple months at the minimum, and whoever was here last definitely wanted to get the remainder of their seeds out of the ground and disappear. It's a decent size and could definitely be used to grow enough food for at least everyone in the small group that you call family, but you'll need to find seeds, and you'll also need to find tools in order to cultivate those seeds.
And also need to find a source of water nearby.
And even though this is most of the work done, it could use some cleaning up, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, it hasn't been used in a little while.
But
So-
at least one thing was left behind for us to start with.
Yeah. And I don't know, Don may have
World's
some extra
hardiest
stuff too.
root vegetable. I think.
Yeah, we'll need tools, we'll need a way to figure out where water is so we can bring water here for it. So yeah. You had me worried saying there was a glint. Figured we were gonna get jumped the moment we hit that tree.
I don't think a plant can jump.
No, I thought it was a black clover's gun that you saw the glint of something on.
I never specified a glint. I just
You
said I saw
said-
something.
You said there was something shining.
I never said shiny, I just said I saw something.
I could have sworn you did. Oh. I'm going insane, don't mind me then.
We're all going insane slowly.
I'm not too far behind.
I don't know, I'm just making sure. I'm not in a rush. I can take breaks. Don't forget, I did lose most of my blood a few days ago.
Yeah.
So I'm fine.
There
taking
still
it
might be a
nice
pack
and
of
easy.
cookies in the kitchen if that might help.
With the donation someone gave me, I don't know, that's 2 out of it to remember, but I feel better.
Everyone did get cookies. I'm saying there's another smaller pack, if that would help.
Well, if anyone needs cookies, it'd probably be Teresa, because I don't think she got a
You all
donor
gonna
yet.
figure out what it was that you all saw?
I have a potato. And also we found farmland.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
We lucked
apparently
out.
there's farm stuff out there. Well, area to grow.
Yeah, if you all want, I don't remember entirely which direction it is, but I'm fairly positive now it's that way because I saw the shooting range. However, we did get shot at by Clover in that direction. But the farm is that way.
We have apparently a small plot that whoever used to have this cabin grew their own food. And left behind a single potato. So if we can get the proper tools, I can cultivate more potatoes.
Which, if I had to guess,
All we
Don
need-
could
not
probably
saying
do it
no.
too.
Yeah,
He probably could.
but yeah, need seeds for stuff, need tools, and source of water.
The thing is, with potato, it does not give a fuck.
Right.
World's hardiest root
potatoes
vegetable.
are resilient.
Yeah, I've seen potatoes sprout in the kitchen.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
if you leave a potato on its own, it will eventually start sprouting even if it doesn't have soil.
Yeah.
Neat.
That's why when
All
you
other
see
I'm not a
vegetables,
farmer.
you have
We're a
to.
gardener.
That's why when you see chefs like take
All
a
other-
potato and they're like cutting off a good chunk of the potato to skin it, it's because they're cutting off the budding potato parts.
Oh.
I love how every other vegetable, you have to store it in the proper temperature, in the proper humidity, or it's gonna go bad almost instantly. Whereas potatoes, they're just like, where's the fucking soil?
I see. You remember that one too. That's a
Yes.
fond one in my memory.
Yep.
What?
Did
Helicopter.
you see it? Did you see the picture that was with it?
Where?
Helicopter.
Oh.
That
Oh.
helicopter up
I
there.
can't tell you.
Why is there a
That
It's
was
coming
the direction
towards
that we saw
us.
Clover.
Huh.
So
What the fuck?
we-
You're
we
doing
get inside?
barrel rolls?
Inside? Should we go
probably-
inside?
for now, let's get inside just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come on.
let's get inside.
I'm
They
going
may
to
be
sit on
doing
the
a-
couch and hug macaroni.
Oop.
Oh,
Right.
put up.
They may be
I
doing
am
a
going to
pass to figure out who
Sit in
pissed
this
them off.
corner and just not move.
I don't see it anymore.
It's in the tree lines over there. Where I saw it last.
Hmm.
I see it coming over the trees.
Oh shit.
Is being in the window a smart idea?
Probably not.
I'm unsure if
The-
they can
they-
properly see
They
us
won't
from.
be able to see. With the glare of any light hitting the window and the
So,
overhead.
as far as I'm aware as well,
was-
there's two types of helicopters that I've seen. The ones that belong to Clover and the ones that belong to Fox.
So which one's that one?
Could you tell which
What's-
one that was?
No! I don't believe that one was
You all
Fox's, but I
hear,
could be
because it's
wrong.
very close, the sounds of a helicopter basically right above you. And it sounds like you're
Hmm.
lower.
I don't like
Hmm.
this.
Hope for Fox, if not, be ready
Everybody
to
hide.
run. Is it Clover?
Everybody hide. I don't know. But it's landing.
Okay.
Do we go down?
No, because if you go down, then you're
There's no
trapped.
other place.
There's no way down, like, to get out. However, if you get on the support beam, you can get onto the roof, but that would be
Right.
noticeable. Our only exit is through the door. So the best case scenario is try to hide in anywhere.
They're taking off again.
They drop somebody off.
Yeah.
Under the bed I go.
It's just one person. I can't tell who it is.
If you're able to pick up anything to describe them.
It had a very large gun.
They're coming up to the door.
Fuck, I'm on, dude.
Hey,
Figured you would all be here.
yeah.
That looks like
Uh,
Yeah? So, no burnt, but...
you know who from Clovers.
It's edible.
shit. Is it?
I mean, I ate it. I'll know if I get sick later.
Oh,
if it
hell, I
was.
feel sorry for you.
What is that?
Need some food?
Hiding.
It's got rations.
Or, well, taking cover more
It's
than
okay.
anything.
It's fine.
Nice little boat you've got.
Yeah. Fired it
What's that?
yesterday.
I'm interested. Hello again. What are we all doing? Just standing around. There's things to be done. You're in a new home.
We were a little bit on edge because a helicopter did just kind of.
Nah, it'll be fun.
The gunshot earlier. There was.
No, that wasn't me. Nor my squad.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Zemo's in the area, you see.
That. Okay. So, what do we, what, I'm not good with talking, so.
Come. I have some things for you all.
Alright.
I don't like the fact that you found us so easily.
Yeah, you will. As all will the others.
Come on.
I don't have all day. Don't fall. Nice job there, Jake. Doing
Nice.
great, buddy. Yes, you too, I don't know who the fuck that is. It smells horrible. So, you're in a new area. Congratulations. I know where you are now. I don't have to keep searching for you. No, I'm not gonna kill you. No, I'm not gonna raid your house. That shit's worthless for me. Some things you should know. Number one, you are in Zemo's area of residence. This is where he patrols. So expect more gunshot. Now, they don't know you're staying here, because to their knowledge, this house is abandoned. It should stay that way. You hear any footsteps near the house? Leave it. Don't hide anywhere inside the house. Take the back door or window and leave. Sure you pick up everything. If a survivor comes in, steals some shit, sorry. But if you get found out by Zemo, you're all dead. He doesn't check this place. No one usually does, so you should be fine. You can do what you want to it, build a garden, whatever the fuck. It's kind of far outside of his area of surveillance. You're a good, I'd say 8 miles away from all his troopers. But, as you saw, they have, very, not often, but they have people who patrol this far. Sure you saw. Secondly, for whatever reason, Zemo no longer wants Arthur alive. He's being hunted like a dog. Anyone else in the Clovers don't care. But Zemo in particular wants him dead. You are all the least of his worries. So if you run up on one of his men, if Arthur's with you, you can get out alive. He won't, but you will. That's good. Sure, you lose. Big fuck. Where is he?
Sleeping.
Asleep.
He's been asleep for like 3 days.
Yeah, well, he kind of punched a knife, so.
How'd you get him over here?
Carried.
With great difficulty.
It's heavy as fuck.
I know. I feel sorry for you. Anyway, now that I know where you are, as you know, my expertise costs. However, I can give you supplies. Before I couldn't, because I didn't know where you stayed. I can now. Fuel for your truck, parts for it, food, water, scrap. However, everything comes with a price. If you didn't know, ask your good friend Spade. With that out of the way, any questions?
Did you have your talk with Isaac yet?
No. He's been dodging me.
He left.
Nobody knows where he is.
What?
He's been gone for several days.
I'm sure I can find him. Old friend, if we would. So you're with your leader? Question mark?
I mean, as of right now, I think the two out of all of us that have the technical leadership positions would be myself and them.
Oh, you're like a fucking council.
Rick.
It's terrible.
There's a lot. I was initially expecting there to be 3, but there's like 7.
Yeah, that was messed up.
There's you. There's Abby. There's Brick.
Now, ultimately, we have
There's
a list of
Merchant.
people who are in charge of certain
Spade,
specific things.
technically.
Spade is
Yeah.
one of them, yeah.
I don't know, that many leaders to me just makes it a little more
That's
complicated.
terrible. You should all
Yeah.
fix that. Make one person your leader, not 8.
I just wanted 3.
See, I proposed 3 so that at the very least one person didn't get, like, power hungry. They had somebody to talk to, and then there's a third person that would be there to even things out if there was ever a
To split the tie.
disagreement. That was why I proposed 3, and then everybody was like, yes, more. It's okay, though.
You know, the Clover's running a council, right? See how that's going.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, the fact our normal leadership position got ruined with the fact that the Black Clovers were trying to kill him, we figured a council of 3 would be better.
Even then, the original leadership position was Isaac, right? Even though he vocalized several times he didn't want to be the leader.
Essentially.
Which is the other reason why I was trying to get other people to take charge.
Well, I assume, aside from just showing up here and, you know,
I'm
saying
bored.
you knew where we... Oh, okay. I was
That's nothing to
curious
do.
as
You
to
all
why
left.
you showed up.
I've been looking for you for the past 3 days. Should learn to cover your tracks, by the way. You're so easy to find. Who left
good
the
to
candy
know.
wrapper? Like 3 miles
We
off?
had candy? We had
Not
candy?
candy, it was like rations. It's sweet.
Oh. Sweet
It was like a
rations.
granola bar or something. It was like one of the chocolate ones.
We had those?
Does the merchant and
Sure, it was
Brick
in your
carry
lesson.
around like the bars like that?
Okay, we blame one of them.
Probably one of them.
Whoever
I'm
it
just
was,
gonna put my money
you
on
left it.
merchant.
And then about, I think a mile after, there was a piece of paper balled up and thrown away. About 3 miles after that, there was a piece of fabric, looked like it was ripped. And then other than that, your tire tracks just led you all the way here. I covered them up for you. and picked
That
up your
kind of seems a
littering.
little bit more deliberate, though. You said it was a wrapper, then a balled up piece of
Are we
paper,
sure
then
Lucas
a ripped
wasn't?
piece of
Are
fabric?
we sure Lucas was asleep?
You still call him Lucas? Oh, how precious.
I don't
I
give a
don't,
fuck
honestly.
what his actual name is.
Technically, I haven't called him by his name in a long time, so.
He hasn't slept for a while, from what I heard.
It was going on a week.
Hmm.
Last I talked to him, at least. That was a little while ago. That drives you crazy, by the way. Like, not sleeping, he might be going mad down there. Somebody needs to give him some, like, melatonin or something.
We
wonder if
had
we can
some, we
find
probably
something.
would.
Sure, a hit to the head
Give you
hard
some.
enough will make him sleep for a while.
For a price.
I
Nothing's
was
free.
about to say, I feel like
I
you're
mean, he-
being very gracious right now.
My gracious would be a fist to the jaw. Whoa. Didn't see-
Okay. Do you know of any notable things in the area?
Not really. I saw
Okay.
like a shooting range not too far from here. There's a big tower.
It's that way.
Looks like a power plant, like some way that way.
Any water sources
That way.
nearby?
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't hear.
Oh, any water sources nearby?
Probably.
I was hoping maybe you saw
It's
something
hard
when
to
you were in the
see things
helicopter.
when you're in a helicopter with a pilot who likes to do barrel rolls and shit.
I saw that.
Yeah.
You saw it? You wasn't supposed to see that, but it's canon now.
Well, we all saw it. I thought I was just hallucinating.
When I saw it, I was like, oh shit, he's doing barrel rolls.
Yeah,
he's a great
originally
pilot.
we thought it was the worst.
Helicopter as well.
Yes, it
It's
is. He's a
pretty much
great pilot.
impossible.
Very much
It's
so.
not impossible because you saw it happen.
It's just highly
That was out of
improbable.
character, motherfucker.
Is it? Is it really?
Nope. You saw it happen. Here today
It's
we have
canon.
made history. My pilot did a barrel roll in a well, it was an Apache helicopter. They're more maneuverable.
Fair enough.
Thought it was pretty sick. He kickflipped the helicopter. It was cool.
Is there anything that we need right now? Given, you know, a source of things
Your
is
humble
right
patron
here.
is sitting right here. Don't just think of me as a fucking store. How dare you? I'm a human.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
there's
That's
nothing
wait a
I
minute.
need.
That's how you worded it. You're like, I can give you things for doing things. You worded it that way.
Yeah, but
You did.
don't address me as a source of things.
All
I'm a
right. Well,
human.
what would
I
you
have a name.
like me to address you as?
I have a goddamn name, cat.
Oh, I know. But I also want to know what you want to be called. Okay.
My fucking name.
Okay. Well, I ask again, is there anything that we uber need right now?
You did not just say that.
I did. I'm very extra, you should know.
IV
don't.
bags.
Okay,
IV bags.
IV
and
bags.
Needles.
Needles are easy, but IV bag? I'm a monkey's paw. What do you want in what can you give in return, actually? I'm out of ideas today. I'm bored.
Don't look at me.
I'm a monkey's paw.
I mean, do you need an errand
Honestly, I
ran or
can't
anything
really
like
think
that?
of anything.
I always need things done for me.
Seeds, things for the blood outside.
Huh?
The plot outside. Does he maybe have seeds?
Oh, I don't know if we were gonna go check the nearby farm or not.
I mean, it'd probably be good to wait a while because he said that
We
Zemo's men
could.
are in the area. So we should probably lay low for a bit.
Probably.
I guess.
Yeah,
better way to
more than
ask, Do
likely.
you know if the farm currently has any presence out there?
Probably.
Okay. Because I was gonna suggest if we went out to the farm, because we're just gonna be looking for things for their little plot of garden that they're gonna be making. So.
Right now, I've not surveyed the area. So, things within my grasp, that's what you can get today. So stuff like
Right.
medical, food, scrap. I don't have information on this area.
Okay. Well, if we want to get medical, that would be where the monkey's paw comes in. You said things that we can give?
Yeah. Not items. What are you willing to do? I have a lot of things that need to be done. You name it, I probably need it done.
Moving things around be an easier one.
A lot of gun crates that need to be moved from a helicopter to my storage.
That's something. See, I would suggest making people disappear, but if it's Clover people, well, not sure how well
I
that'll
can do
go.
that. Depends on the person.
Okay.
Who do you want gone?
Well, no, it's not a matter of who we want gone, it's just a matter of if you needed people to disappear, I'm not sure if we can do that exactly, because... guns.
Unless you wanted
Not
to
really,
loan
no.
us a sniper rifle.
Yeah, I can do that myself. Like, I'm well equipped.
Fair. If you need people to scavenge things, I know I at least have been around the area a little bit, so... As long as I don't get myself into deep shit, I'd probably be, you know, okay with running around scavenging the area if you needed anything.
Once again, something I can do with my men. What can you give me that I do not have?
It's a very good
See,
question.
I would say amusement, but I feel like you would get very annoyed very quickly.
Fuck, I need amusement. Who's getting on the table and dancing?
I will if I get paid.
Don't look at me.
What do you want?
For all this to be over.
For what to be over?
The apocalypse, what do you mean for what?
I mean, I can end it for you right now.
Please don't.
Wait.
Yeah, I think we all know what that means.
Yeah. Already almost happened to me once.
No, I'm good. Abby, when you get
What
a
do you
chance,
want?
I'd like to talk to you. Nothing, I'm not
All right.
dancing for you.
Why not?
I'll be out
I
front.
need entertainment.
Get it somewhere
We
else.
need IV bags and needles
That's what I'm
for
doing.
the
cunt.
IVs. No, I'm talking to him.
I'll get it.
If you need to go
But you need to do
talk with
something
him,
with Like a monkey's paw.
Yep.
You get 5 wishes every, however I feel generous, however many days I feel generous for.
Oh,
alrighty.
may I be excused to talk privately with our compatriot?
No, you can't leave your own house of residence.
Personally, I'd rather just be certain so I don't get shot in the back.
Shut the fuck up, Kaisel. Abby, come out here.
Go.
Don't you ever tell me to shut up again. I will tape your mouth shut.
Yeah, I'll drape my balls over your nose so you can't breathe.
I might like it.
What? This is crazy. I don't even know what's happening anymore.
There's a lot of tension in the air, don't worry. It's been a while.
Pipes don't run.
Okay.
What's happening to me? God damn it.
Don't worry, Teresa, you'll be fine.
They're on the roof
Shut
now.
the fuck up.
Now, what did I say about telling me to shut up?
Yeah, grab your bag, anything you need, we're gonna head out. I already got my shit.
I will tape your mouth shut.
Everything on me.
Well, fuck that, I need to grab my shit. Just meet me by the,
Aren't you, like, in a relationship with that man?
I already got some,
Yes.
totes and...
It was
got
a
some barrels
joke.
and buckets and shit like that, now we can load up.
That's terrible. You
So
gotta
I
deal
need
with
to
that
find
disrespect.
tape. Understood.
Pimp slap that bitch. You need to start manning up. Pimp slap that bitch. Show her her place. I'm kidding. I don't. If you hit a woman, I would shoot your fingers off.
To be
We
fair, I
respect
feel like
Walter.
if he did hit Teresa, she would probably just shoot him in the
Honestly,
foot with her crossbow.
The thing,
Most
the
likely.
thing is though, I don't think I would have the time to do
We're
it
heading out
because
to
I'm
the
sure as
lake.
soon as it was.
We're grabbing some water.
Okay.
Anyone else?
So there is a water source.
I'll go with you if you want.
Wait, where?
Yeah, it's a minute. Yeah,
Can
come
we
on,
take
Jake.
a field trip?
Not quite.
Are we going on a field
Just
trip?
down to
I
my,
can, yeah,
Do I get to
this
go?
is all the 3 I need.
just down to my dagger though.
I wanted to go.
Well,
I
then
wanted
let's
to go.
not get
I love
attacked or
field
anything.
trips, man.
Why can't we all
I'm
go?
just not sitting here with macaroni.
Abby gets
Is it
front seat
burnt?
next to me. I'm driving.
No, it's a little raccoon named macaroni.
Raccoon.
There's
They
back
found
seats
a
back here. Just have to hold on.
You run out of food, you know where to go. Macaroni will get made in a macaroni.
It's gonna be a minute of a drive, so get fucking comfortable.
God.
Beefaroni, if you will.
Better than walking.
Raccoonaroni, even. I can do this all day.
Oh my god.
They had to watch both of their parents get murdered. I'm not gonna let the same thing happen to them.
Hope we have enough gas to get out there. Hold on. Bumpy road. Oh, big bump. Shit.
Mm.
You guys doing all right back there so far?
Yeah, I'm alright.
As
Yeah.
one could be, I suppose.
Well, holler if one of you fall off or die. Preferably just fall off. I don't want you guys dying.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that either.
Actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and flick on my headlights. Preemptively. Might get dark while we're out there.
Should probably make sure that we cover our tracks on our way back.
Yeah, I'll make sure they're
Yeah.
covered.
Do some donuts out here.
It is nice and open.
Yeah, the issue is that Zemo's men are out and about. Apparently,
Yeah, I don't
this
wanna
is
draw too
Zemo's
much attention.
territory.
Apparently he's the one who swept through here. Got my information right. We might have to hit a couple of bumpy hills here in a second, so be prepared. A lot of ups and downs. Close your eyes if you need. Perfect. Just what I was looking for.
I had been meaning to find some words to ask. I'm been keeping my head down mostly. Can I get a reminder about Zemo and the Clovers, please?
Yeah. Clovers. Not the nicest bunch. I think the only nice one in there is... What the hell is that prick's name?
Kaisel?
Geisel.
Yeah, the one that gave me
Gonna be the only nice
scar
one.
across my face.
Oh,
I mean, to be fair, he could have killed you.
he definitely could have killed you. He could have killed all of us at this point. I don't think Zemo cares enough about us to enact anything onto us. Bumps. Shit.
Whoa.
Well, I overheard from the one that was sitting on the table that apparently he has something to, something about a kill, something on Arthur. I didn't hear over well.
Look at that. It's like an old fenced-in area. Is that a cave?
I don't know.
That is a
Looks like it.
cave.
Well, we gotta get out of Dodge then. Caves are fucking riddled with those freaks.
I don't like that
Yep.
the fence is pushed out. That's never a good sign.
Yeah, something in there came up.
Hopefully it went back in.
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken, it should be over in this direction. Should be a valley that leads us. I think if we just keep moving, we'll find it. Maybe I'll have to climb a tree or something. Oh, big bump. Hold on. Alright. I don't want to be that
Is
guy,
that a
but I think
nuclear power plant over there?
it is a plant. I don't think nuclear though. Here's the thing though. Oh, let me get outside of this bush. I think I might have went the wrong direction. We're gonna circle back around though. Ooh.
I mean, if
light.
anything, it gives nice vistas to look at.
Let's us explore a little more. Huh. That's interesting. Try not to use all the gas so we can get back. I think it's... the tower's there. Maybe it's more so this direction. Ah, there
So
it
yes,
is.
the Black
Pass.
Clovers are not good people, and Zemo's a part of them, I think. If I heard that correct.
Yep. And Kaisel.
Compared to the... compare them to the fingers of sorts. Call them the silvered fingers. Kaisel's more like the ring finger. Zemo's more like the thumb. Let's see if we can get up this hill. Hold on. Oh shit. Yeah, we have no idea who the thumb is.
I heard someone say that they don't think the thumb even exists.
The thumb? Oh.
Yeah.
Just myth. Oh. Tight corners here. Remember right, there should be an old military camp. Well, don't worry, just gotta dig in the front part of the truck. Alright, hold on. Oh,
Please don't
it's a
kill
big
us.
old dip.
That's a fall.
Hold on! We're going for a ride.
Oh god.
Straight
Save me,
down!
Paul.
Oh shit!
Oh shit.
Oh,
Alright, we're all good. We were
excellent
covered.
driving.
Yeah, no. Don't worry. I'm a sailor, not a driver. If that makes you any happier.
Is that why this is swaying so much?
I guess. I was wondering how one could get seasick when in the truck.
I think I hear that river. That waterfall, I mean. Bumpy.
Oh.
Let's hope we don't flip, because there's no way for us to flip back up. Damn roads are bumpy. Oh, small pass. Hold on. Yeah, I think we're almost there.
Were you
I
told
hope.
that we found the remnants of like a field nearby? It's next to the house.
Field? Nah.
Yeah,
know
there was a
that.
potato. A single
That's
potato.
good.
Little area to farm.
Definitely
Ooh.
needs some work though.
Or help back
It's all
us up
weeded
so
up
we
the
can get
hell.
bench.
Need
Well,
like
that might be a
proper
project
tools
worth.
to fix it. All I have on me is a hatchet, so I don't know if I'd be much of help with that. I'm more of tinkering
No
and
one
putting
really
things
has
together.
Oh, don't worry. It's not canon. Man, I really should have just stuck to the road. That's what I'm actually gonna do.
We're in the woods, there are no cannons here.
You know what fuck you. Anyone else has my permission to punch him? Now, am I tripping?
That's what I thought.
And maybe I'm going crazy or something. Anyone else not see water in there?
I don't.
That's a dirt basin. So,
Yep.
Unless it's, unless we just can't see
I don't think we're
it.
close enough.
Yeah.
Shit, did I stall this bitch? There we go. Yeah, I just don't think we can see it. I think we're good here. Yeah, you just gotta hop out. Thought I was crazy.
ah. This is such a nice
Alright.
lake.
Should be a bunch of buckets. Canisters, such along those lines. Fill them up. Should be about enough for us for a day or so. If you want to help them, I'll...
should also keep an eye out for drowners, though.
Well, don't go too far in. And...
Good, they're not near. Yeah, just keep a knife nearby. Thanks. If you'll be our eyes,
Yep.
Thanks. The bucket should have lids on them. Try to cap them before we go. Don't want to lose water. Pretty waterfall.
Yeah.
As I keep doing, it's like every inch of this place is another painting. You just take it
It's
in.
definitely a lot prettier than we were at before. Probably because we're so far away from the...
Apparently not far enough, though, with the black clover still being around.
We'll never be far enough away from them.
Oh, maybe if we go to a different country at
probably-
this point.
Yeah, we'd probably have to find a plane and fly out of here. If that would ever happen.
Yeah.
There's a common
looks like we're
place
all
that
done.
we're gonna be going back
You guys
to
need
a
to
lot,
piss or
right?
do anything before we head out. Let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna get this car turned around and we're gonna follow this path.
Well, if this
follow
is
it this
a
time.
place we're going to a lot, I could set up some traps next time we come out here.
Yeah.
I unfortunately
Wouldn't be
don't have my
worth
bear
it.
traps on me. But yeah, I figure with the water, a
Yeah,
lot of
next
animals
time.
will be coming here.
Yeah.
I
think we
mean,
ought
did
to
we
lay traps.
unload
Maybe
your
we'll
bear
catch a couple
traps from the
people, too.
truck?
They're in my backpack. I just don't have it on me.
Alright. Half a tank of gas. I think we'll be good. What do you guys think?
Half a tank of gas and a dream.
Let's see if I can't turn around here. I'd love to go up that area, but I don't know what's up there. Not gonna be worth it.
Not yet, at least.
Gonna hit anything.
You're good.
We're good. There's this little stump, but you're gonna clear it.
Cool. Don't ever tell me I ain't the best fucking driver known to man. Yeah, I don't want to stall this fucking thing. Alright, bumpy ride back as always. Try to hold on to those back there.
Yeah.
Hold on. Big bumps.
I mean, I don't know about known to man, but you're certainly the best driver that we have.
Oh, come on.
It's one thing I really
You
need
stuck
to
my
learn
ego
how to
once. Drive? You don't know how to drive?
do. No.
I'll teach you, man. Me and you. We'll go out sometime, I'll teach you the stick.
Alright. Growing
We
up,
just gotta
I
get
was
more
on
gas.
my own in the woods. I never really had a normal life to learn.
Yeah, well, driving up here in this mountainous area with not paved roads is a lot harder, especially running a stick, than driving on some roads. So, perhaps if we're out here, we can try to find some. An old watchtower, huh? Now, there's a high possibility we might run out of gas. If we run out of gas, then we're a little fucked. Because we'll have to find gas on another day. This thing runs through gas like a fucking madman, but you know what? It
I mean, it's a truck.
does its fucking job. It is a truck.
So that has that
Yeah,
for
it's
a
better
setup.
than nothing.
Huh, little old area, huh?
Well, note down there's a generator. I can probably siphon some gas from that in the middle future. If there's any left.
Making sure I'm going the right way. Place is so damn confusing. Right.
I mean, we just gotta find that shooting range, right?
Yeah, but in order for us to find that shooting range, I think we gotta head up this fucking thing. Yeah. Hold on.
Some of the others were making some very funny jokes because there was this god awful noise in the morning. Some of them think there's a zombie rooster out there somewhere.
Oh.
That was just a really loud scream. That didn't sound human. So we're joking that it was a rooster. Some zombified.
And it seemed to happen at specific times, so maybe use that as a watch.
Out of all the things a rooster could remember after being infected, it's how to be annoying.
Yeah,
Yep.
I can believe that. This would definitely be a long walk.
Think we ran out of gas.
Oh dear.
Don't worry, I'll roll for it to see if we have more gas.
I'll eat some Taco Bell.
Above a 10? Let's pray that we can find some gas in the back of the car. Below a 10, we're out. Below a 10, we're out.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
And there's nothing back here, unfortunately. Oh god.
How far away is the cabin?
Should be,
Well, I mean,
should be,
we
if
just
that's the
went
light
through the
tower,
pass, so
it'd be that direction. Around there.
Well, I guess let's carry as much water back unless we're pushing the truck.
How about this? I'll run by that light tower, see if they got any gas. You guys, grab as much of the water as you can. I'll see if I can't take whatever gas is over there, fill this up, and bring the truck back.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright?
This was like 12 buckets back here.
Yeah, about 12.
Two for each
At least give me
person.
2 each.
Yep. If anything, it would
See if
take
I can't get
2
gas.
trips with all of us minus you.
Don't worry. Go ahead. I think it's that direction. So you can try to follow this path, but I just head straight that way.
Alright.
Alright.
Sure I'll be able to figure it out. Nice.
Hope to see you back at the cabin.
Nah, you'll see me. With the truck or without a truck, that's for sure. See
Well,
if
if
I can
anything
go find
happens,
gas.
yell and we'll try to come back.
Why did it have to be up a hill straight off?
Cause it's our luck.
hey, maybe we'll get
Yes.
lucky and run into Sarah.
In my opinion, the real luck would have been running out of gas when I saw that generator. That would have been good luck. But now it's half a mile back.
Well, let's just try to hope it's not too horribly far in front of us.
Hmm.
Fortunately, I haven't gotten a good view of the land yet. Else
I don't
would
think
kinda
any
know
of
where
us
I am.
have.
Well, sitting in the back of the truck where I'm bouncing so much, I couldn't really see what was around us. But I'm normally good about knowing where I am and where to go.
The best directions I have is the station was to our right and the pylon was somewhere to our left. That's all I can remember.
Oh, there's the shooting
That and
range.
there's a big hill. Ah, yeah.
So, do you know how to... Are we going the right way then?
You should be.
Well, it depends. If we're behind the shooting range, then we're gonna need to take a U-turn. But if we're facing it forward, then we go through it. I remember that much. Because we drove past it from the backside.
Weren't we going down this path? Weren't we?
Yes, we're at the backside, so we'll follow this road. Somewhere this direction, I think. Since the car came down this way, went through the back. Is it somewhere in this direction? And there's the
Well, you
watchtower.
said just keep
The smaller
walking.
one.
You said keep walking that
Keep
way,
walking
though.
and hope.
If anything,
Or we
could
can
just
try and
go
get to
up
the hill.
Yeah,
Yeah. Let's
hopefully
play
we'll
it
be
safe
able
with
to
the
see
hill.
stuff. How long were we driving till we hit the shooting range?
2-3 minutes, maybe?
I thought we won't be able to see shit on that hill. Unless there was any other landmarks we passed by before that.
Well, there was the wooden lookout tower. Well, that's about it, actually.
I just remember the shooting range and that cave. Aside from that, I have no clue.
The best I can think to look for to the right was the, well, I guess, mountain wall. Very high up.
I'm just glad we're in the middle of nowhere where there isn't as many zombies.
In the middle of nowhere where there's still sun.
Yeah.
Maybe we should agree who's gonna drop the buckets so we don't get tackled. Maybe that's something we should decide on. Just in case.
I don't have to drop them, just set them down. If anything comes running at us, we'll be able to hear it.
Hopefully. Who knows what's weird and abnormal out here, and what's different from the city.
And just keep your eyes on the
Especially
trees, just in
considering there's
case.
stuff that's supposedly radioactive.
Yeah, that didn't bring any confidence.
Look, I'm sure we'll either die by some kind of zombie or black clover long before we die by radiation.
God, what are the chances of a bear?
God, that sounded horrible. Sorry.
Huh?
You guys hear that?
Is that the truck?
I think he got the truck. Yes, it is.
Oh god, we don't have
Look
to
down.
fucking carry shit anymore. Now the question is it gonna stop or run us over? Hey, stop.
Congratulations.
Stop.
Thank god we can throw this shit back in and ride with you.
Hey, you guys did amazing, but I want you guys to know you were walking super far away from the place.
Oh, dude, pointed us in the direction we went that way.
Somehow you guys started going more left. It's all good though. Ended
Well,
up
they
finding
always
you
say
guys.
if you walk far enough, you'll end up walking in a circle because your legs aren't the same length.
But it does
That's
make
a
sense
very
now.
true
We're
statement.
perpendicular
Just so
with
that
the
everyone
plan.
is aware. Once we get down to it, I'll explain it better. This fork in the road, with this one right here, right? If you're walking up, right, you're gonna want to take a right. That is where we live, is up in that direction towards our left. Now, if you keep going down this direction, you'll inevitably find the shooting range. I'll have to get a map made for everyone so that they can learn better.
I told you the tower was somewhat important.
Just be glad I found you guys.
Yes.
Or you found me. Getting lost up here ain't fucking it.
Yeah, once I have a map of the area, I'll be good. Even just looking.
But here's
at
the
it a little
dealio.
bit.
This truck's off limits till we get more gas. We only had one canister, and that's gonna burn out really quick.
Yep.
Oh, it's better than
Not gonna
nothing.
get any complaints from me. Neither of us back here know how to drive, so no complaints from us.
That's what I was thinking it was. I'm not even gonna listen if they say anything otherwise.
No.
They were totally
And here's a question:
Where are we
where are we
putting them?
setting these?
right, yeah.
Put them in the kitchen.
I guess.
Kitchen?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Just make sure the cook's okay with where you put it.
Like gatekeep gobbles.
Yes!
Beer.
Hey.
How was your trip?
Y'all had fun.
Oh, water.
You all carrying
We ran out of gas.
buckets of water?
Water.
Nope.
I can
Yep.
get you some for a price.
Fresh water.
We're good.
No.
I can fill you up.
We'll find our stuff.
For it. Told you he's edgy.
Yeah, the corner is the most unintrusive place.
Can fill you up.
Yeah, good point.
So wrong.
Or does it sound wrong?
2 buckets per
Sounds just
person,
right to me.
8, 4 more.
Oh my
I'll help you carry the other.
Okay, you all have fun with this conversation.
We're putting water
I'm
in the
gonna go
corner.
actually get stuck in the basement now.
Wanna shoot the AR again?
Don't actually get stuck in the basement.
I can't climb up there. Once I'm down there, I'm down there.
Just get used to it. Eventually your arm goes numb. You'll be fine.
I don't think that's a good thing.
Excuse us.
Well, they probably need help. How many more is there?
We're done.
We got the
That's all
last
of it.
4.
Okay,
Oh,
epic.
good. I wasn't gonna help
They
anyway.
don't need help. Yeah, you said they need help,
Unless they
asked
paid me.
how many they had left, and then it was like, I wasn't gonna help anyways.
I wasn't. I was gonna ask how many they had left. If it said like 2 or 3, I was gonna be like, oh, well, good luck.
I'm gonna leave my cane over there because.
I guess this is some good exercise for the arms.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Unless you're paying me, I'm not helping you.
Well, that was a good crack in the neck.
I'm just here because I'm bored.
Well, I hope you're getting your entertainment.
Quite.
We put them in the corner so they're
I'll watch both
unintrusive
of
as
you
possible
lose
in
a
the kitchen.
shoulder.
If you want them moved, just ask.
I already lost one.
Yeah,
I don't
one
want to
more.
lose
You almost
another.
lost your other one. I wasn't expecting you to shoot the full mag. I thought you were just gonna burst it.
Just said, yeah, we'll move them if you need them moved at some point.
I'm not
Yeah,
used
they're
to
all in that back
Okay.
corner.
guns.
Hey,
This would be
Jake.
fine.
This one's more
There's our
fun.
zombie rooster.
Hmm?
Elijah. You guys want to start learning a little something about that car? So you guys will inevitably learn how to drive it.
Sure.
I will
find it,
not
kill
say no.
Alright,
This one's more
follow me.
fun.
We're gonna go over it together.
Except they dropped it. It's dirty
Take
now.
my backpack now. Hang it up over here.
I'm not used
It
to
would be
that.
nice
I'm
to
expecting to
add cars to what I can tinker with, I suppose.
It's
I don't know how you held on to my
Yeah,
AR
learning a
and
car
dropped
is hard
the
though.
45.
We'll have to learn from our mechanic. He'll teach you.
I was not
Yeah.
expecting it, and then I got prepared, okay?
I need to do at least something.
The little gun, I was
Instead of
like,
just relaxing on the couch.
I was expecting the littler gun to not have as much of a kick as it did, okay?
Why are we shooting guns?
I mean, to be fair, it doesn't usually matter the size of the gun. It's about the size of the
You might
caliber.
fuck us over by bringing all those
If you
damn
had
zombies
an
near
AK
us.
that fired a that fired
It's
a 22,
suppressed and I'm
it's
shooting
gonna have less
subsonic
kick
rounds,
than
you'll
a
be
pistol
fine.
that fires a 45.
Alright, we're gonna go over some stuff.
Fires 22.
Pretty easy, pretty
Curse
simple.
image.
Obviously, we have our brakes back here. Your wheels are attached to something called an axle. At the rear
That's
axle,
close.
front axle. Pretty easy.
Yeah.
On those, you're gonna have the shock absorptions, whatever it might be. It depends on different types of cars. All right. Another thing as well is going to be air suspension. If you come down here, look at this little spring thing that looks like it. Right about here.
Instead of staying quiet, you decided to
That's
make
going to
a
be
noise
your
and
suspension. Now, since we're traveling on these back roads, they're going to go out and wear out a lot quicker. All right.
As expected.
They're going to pretty much fucking dissipate when you don't want it. When you run away from zombies, whatever it is. So,
I have the stuff that I can make one.
it's really going to be probably just us three that's going to end up driving this thing moving forward. That's because I don't trust anyone else so far how to drive it. Inevitably, I'm going to teach you guys how to drive it. It's going to make it a lot easier on us. Only us three and the mechanic, alright, are going to be the ones that are going to be able to drive this. It's going to be our diligence to keep up with this car. This is our lifeline out here. That's what's going to get us from point A to point B as quick as fucking possible. It's going to keep us from dying. Now this is an asset that cannot and probably should not be abused while we're out here. Alright? Do not take it for granted. Try to walk as much as you humanly can.
I'm used to it.
So,
Tires. These are some pretty damn thick tires, but I never we're gonna have a blowout. Just how it is out here. We're gonna hit a wrong rock. You're gonna hit a stump a weird way. It's gonna kaplow. We have one spare back here. Underneath the bed, alright? One spare. Tire iron, jack. With the height of this thing, the jack is just artificial. You put the jack underneath there. I'll teach you how to change a tire when you need to. Pretty self-explanatory when you're changing tires, though. Come over here.
I'm not sure if I can lift right now.
Jack goes underneath. You jack it up. It's gonna have a little thing that you twist in it. You press it down. It's gonna shoot up. It's gonna hit about here. Then you're gonna do it a couple more times till the entire car lifts off. All right, till that car lifts up. We do that so we can pull the tire out. See here? We have a hubcap on it, but if you take this hubcap out, see those? Those are lug nuts, right? That's how the tire is attached to the axle, right? Behind that's going to be your brake and your brake pad, right? Those don't typically run out, but they do and they will, and if they do, I'll show you how to change it. But for now, it's good where it is. Alright, let's move up front. In there is going to be, typically on a normal car, not a truck, you would have a trunk release so you can unlock the trunk. Obviously it's an open air truck so you won't need that. But you'll have your fuel pump where you can unhook it, put the fuel into it. The fuel's going to be on the other side, passenger side, right here on the other side, alright? So you'll put the majority of the gas in. Otherwise, next to that is going to be where you pop the hood. Now, you might look at it.
Here.
If you look at it, it doesn't look like it's open, right? You have to snake your fingers underneath, and there should be a little lever right there. Now that lever, you're going to press to the left or to the right, depending on the car. Unhook it. Bring it up. Grab this long rod right here, and put it there. Alright? Pretty easy? Nope. Questions on that?
Oh god, I'm gonna need like a step stool if I'm gonna be working on this.
Don't worry, a lot of the shit you can work from underneath. The whole chassis are those metal bars that you see deep in there. That's keeping this thing up, alright?
I'm just gonna...
Up here we have our fuel filter. Right here we have our battery. We have the whole engine right here. And attached to the engine right up here is going to be that transmission. Now, transmission's pretty damn important. That's what keeps the battery alive by the car running. Alright? Now, if that belt breaks, that's going to be a problem. We'll have to find a belt. There's a lot of moving parts here. But if one thing breaks, it all breaks. Alright? Any questions on that?
No.
Alright. Alright, over here is going to be the alternator, alright? The alternator is responsible for generating electricity. Keeps the battery charged, alright? It's like a converter of sorts.
Keeping my balance on this rock so I can just see.
That sounds wrong.
Best I can do is take notes and numbers in case we need to look back on this.
You're making it worse. You know what? I'm going with it. Sure. Yeah, I did exactly that.
Alright. Obviously in the back, get the muffler. That's where the exhaust come out. These are the pistons. You don't really have to worry about those too much. It's the AC compressor. That typically on older cars like this. The AC compressor is going to be back over here. That's going to be pumping a lot of the air coolant. What keeps the engine cool and not overheating. Now coolant can be observed up here. And there's a little tank down there that you can do it with. Alright, coolant's a big deal. Your engine overheats, your engine explodes. Make sense?
Yeah.
Now,
Makes
I'm not a
sense.
mechanic. I know the bare basics of working on a car. And that's pretty much it. Oh, come over here. Right here is going to be the oil, where you feed the oil in. You'll have to change the oil. Think the oil of, like, the blood of this engine. If you don't keep the blood in your heart good, it's gonna clog up and it's gonna die. We can't do that. Alright?
There's like a specific difference in oils, right? I read about that once or twice. Strong oil, and then the car just dies
Yes.
already.
Yeah, going in. I don't know what type of oil is gonna need for this one.
Is there a way?
We'll have to see what kind of model and make it is. Yeah.
Would help if there's like a
We'll
Cars
check on it
magazine
in a minute.
somewhere. That could help.
Yeah. They typically hold it inside the passenger side drawer that's over there.
Glove box.
Yeah, a little glove box. Thanks, I couldn't think of the word. Yeah, glove box is where they typically hold it, but the oil's good on it. I checked it. Someone must have rode this recently and was taking care of it. Now, right here's the oil string. Pull it out, you can check the level of oil you have on the end right there. And the quality of the oil. Again, like I said, whoever had this before us was taking care of it.
Oh, I
Must have
left
been
that
living in
without
it or
it.
something. Well, there we go.
So now I heard people talking
That's how you
about headlight fluid.
Not a thing. It's fake. You don't
That
need headlight
explains the
fluid.
joke. Got it.
Yeah, headlight fluid's not a fucking thing.
I mean, they're just light bulbs, but bigger.
Yeah.
I don't know. Again, I don't know cars.
Well, there you
And
know.
on the
Study up
witness,
on it,
and I left.
write it down, do whatever you want with it.
Oh, thank you. And I'll
Yeah, the best
keep an
thing
eye
I
out
can
for-
probably do at this moment is just take down numbers. Math was more my strong suit than anything else.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for any kind of car parts to see if that would be useful while I'm out. Oh yeah, let's check that box.
Yeah, it's on this side, I think.
No, it's this one.
It's one of these ones.
I woke up and it was
This it?
I always get confused. Yeah, I think that's it.
Except the manual, yeah. Don't lose it. We need that.
See,
Yeah, make sure it goes back
I'm
in the
not
truck.
leaving the cabin without this. I'm gonna keep this on property. Alright, see.
I'll just leave it in the truck when you're done looking at it.
Let's see. Plate number. Type 2 front bumper. Is there any clear branding on the wheels?
I don't think so.
Okay, defaulted. Raised slightly on the back. This would be 2013 model. 2013 model. I think. Not too
Yeah, we'll
old,
need a full
but not too new.
synthetic for the oil. 5W20. An SAE.
Let me write that down.
Yeah, write it down. You can read more through this if you want, but
Yeah,
I just want to know
I'm
what
gonna
kind of
use
oil
a
it
clip on
takes.
the couch. Yeah, I'm gonna be coming over this and making as many notes as I can, 'cause that's all I can really do. If anything actually breaks, maybe I can jury rig something, but that's a big if.
But again,
I
once
would
you're done
definitely
with
need to
that
talk
book,
with a
make sure you
mechanic.
put it back in there.
Yeah.
You're just gonna tell the closest thing we have to a medical professional that nobody asked.
That's exactly what I did, isn't it?
Stop being mean to Abby. How are you
not
floating
wrong.
right now?
I'm
Huh?
not. I pulled a chair.
What are you-
from
what are you
inside,
sitting on?
outside. A chair. Cuck.
Language. Mutual destruction.
No, we don't have a chair. Cut.
Well, we got 3 more inside. Dick.
I'll break all 3 of them. Someone better stop him.
Oh no! No! Please don't break the jet. Also, how do you think any of us are gonna stop him?
Better idea.
Like, half of us are
Can't sit
small,
at the
like
table
half the
anyhow.
size.
How would you
Hold on, the
expect
chair.
any of us to stop him? It
You
would
wanna
take
break
like
the chairs?
everybody to stop him.
They're old and raggedy anyways.
Oh,
Why?
Okay, macaroni's going back inside the box. Let's get you
Yeah,
back.
put
No,
macaroni in the
Keep
box.
injuring our shoulders. Eventually, nobody's gonna be able to fucking move their shoulders.
My shoulders are doing fine.
Mine aren't.
Him is
I
noted
shot a
down.
gun. That shit hurt.
Well, I got a bite taken out of
Macaroni is safe once
mine.
again.
Yeah, we're in the same situation, right? Left shoulder injured, right shoulder shot a gun.
Who's this?
You guys hear something?
What do you mean? That's Elijah.
I've been asleep for the past couple days.
Yeah, he's been
Yeah,
here.
if
Came
we're
here like a
talking
couple
about
days
the
ago. Actually,
stream,
when
I've
you
been
fell
hearing
asleep.
that off and on all day.
Yeah, explains why I
No, it
don't know
wasn't
who
that. It
he
was
is.
something else.
You
Yeah,
know, maybe
nothing.
get to know him before you start calling him twinks.
No.
I'm your local shut-in. Hello. I tinker with things. I'm not good at it, but I tinker with things.
Yeah, he knows a decent. I'm teaching him the truck right now.
Good for
I
you.
made sunglasses that can work as goggles. That's about it.
You know, before we got here and was still in that fucking mansion, I was
Yes,
supposed to be
no,
the one
man.
teaching you all how to fight.
Working out the ins and outs of the car.
That
so
never
if something
happened.
breaks, maybe I can do something about it.
Oh, I've had
So
a
we're
decent
doing is
amount
we're
of
teaching them
first-hand
how to fight.
experience.
Learn how to fight more.
Every time I tried, they got
I
sent
think I'm
out.
the only one of the
I
group
gave
that
up.
doesn't
Well-
actually know how to defend myself.
Well, to be honest, the
Isaac,
hardest part is not getting hurt. Just don't get hurt. Easy.
I mean, you're not far behind. Well, this is all I
I'm
got. I
following
don't even
those
know how to swing it
rules.
properly. I just picked it out of a scrap pile near a junkyard. Hey, hatchet buddies. Yay.
Hatchet buddies.
Is that the same exact hatchet?
Probably.
No,
Yeah,
it literally
it is.
It is.
Nice.
Which convenience
The
store did you
Hatchet
get that?
twins.
Was
Same
it? Can't
exact
remember, it's like
hatchet.
4 days
Where did
back.
you get
in
your
the States,
hatchet
one of
from?
the
You shop
junkyards.
at the same store?
Mm.
I was lucky enough the gate got
Are we
broken
still
in.
planning on going into the mall?
That'd be great.
At some point.
I want to go.
I mean-
tomorrow.
I mean,
Tomorrow.
Isaac was
Go ahead.
Isaac was supposed to take me and Jake to somewhere with
Isaac's gone
fucking.
now.
I want to know where the fuck he went. He's just
Yeah,
gone.
Isaac.
If I had to guess, our only relative lead would be the dude on the radio, but we don't even know if that dude's Isaac or not, so it's not worth it to go try and fucking figure it out.
There's a guy
Well,
on
do
a
you guys
radio.
know the radio of Fox? Try to give him a ring.
No, we don't.
Where's your
Isaac was the
radio?
only one who
Fox
knew that
usually
because
rings
Isaac and I were
us.
butt buddies.
That is true. Fox usually rings us, but he also mentioned to me in passing that he kind of just he keeps his eyes in places, so by now he's realized that we have moved. So there's the high chance
True.
that if we do
I
something, he's
guarantee
gonna
you-
notice.
Fox has already found us.
Oh, probably.
If
I
Kaisel
think
found us
Fox
this
has
early,
chips
Fox
in
found
their
us 3
eyes.
days before.
Well, then he would know actually. If he knows where we are, he could come take a visit. We already had Kaisel here earlier.
It
What do you think would happen if we got
Scary
those two in a
guys
room?
so far that I've heard of
I
him
think they
kicking
would,
around like,
like-
Kaisel.
You know.
Yeah, I think they would beat each other up.
Mhm,
That'd be a
mhm.
fucking fight to see. I want to see it. Let's do it.
That'd like destroy
Like-
3 continents.
We're fucking titans. I want to see it.
Hey, where's
No,
your
the real thing.
I heard that you got a switch. Where is it?
I put it up
Give
in
me.
the
Give me.
area.
Give me.
You just telling
Okay,
people
hold
where your
on.
switch is? You didn't get a charger with that thing.
I remember. what
Or
the
did it
cord
come
looks
with a
like.
charger?
I don't know. I'd have to check the bag again, but I know what the switch cords look like. And if there is an old phone charger left somewhere in here that fits, it'd be fine. And it would work.
You can
Seeing
also
as the
just take a normal
TVs is
cord-
CRT, they probably have mini USB, which is like incredibly old.
You can also just take a cord and cut it like you're hot wiring it, and you can put them together and stick it in there and hope it charges it. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes
That
it'll
is
fry.
a very bad idea.
It's worked sometimes for me.
Don't kill the battery.
You know-
Okay, thanks.
Those are like 8-inch tires.
You know,
Boy,
there's
that's like
3
2/3 of
things
the
that I want to know right now. 1, where Isaac is. 2, where Sarah is. 3, what Cat looks like
Hey,
without
right.
her gas mask.
Why are you curious about that?
Yeah.
Let's figure it out.
I've never seen you without it off.
As
But
far
I've
as
never
the
seen
second
you-
option goes, probably
I
still
don't
back
usually
at the
take it
lighthouse.
off.
I think I've seen Cat without their mask. I'm sure I've seen Cat without her mask on.
Actually, yeah, no.
No, I've
Sarah, I
never
think,
seen
is
Cat
at the
without
lighthouse
a
because I
mask
remember sitting by
I could've
the
swore
group
I've
when they were
seen
talking
Cat
on the
without
radio
her
and they
mask on.
told her to stay put
She
and
even
they'd come get
sleeps
her.
with that on.
Nope.
Having fun?
He's playing Mario Kart.
I think he's having fun.
Who you picking?
Don't judge.
Are
me.
you winning?
Whoever you pick
Are you winning,
decides how
son?
much I like you in the future.
Try Bowser.
Yeah. That's my boy.
Shit. What circuit do I do?
Shit.
Do the Rainbow
Doing
Road.
that one.
Which one?
Did the mushroom.
Yeah, I was gonna say the mushroom
That was
cup.
the first one.
I think that's the mushroom cup, right? That's the
I
first
think
one. or is it
it's the
second one?
mushroom.
I think
It's one of the first
You know
ones.
what was
is the
my
mushroom.
favorite game when I was little?
What?
Mario Kart Double Dash.
Yep.
I think I'm too young to remember that.
Probably.
How old are you?
Either 20 or 21, I can't quite remember.
I'm only 4
Yeah,
years
that's yours
older.
for you, huh?
That's a whole mood.
Yeah, it's a valid mood.
God damn, y'all are young.
Well,
Not
technically,
everyone is
I'm almost
ancient.
36.
the Switch should have like an internal calendar, right?
I'm 25. I'm not that
Oh,
young.
I can't see. There we go.
Well, if it was
That's not
reset
terrible.
during any time, then the timer is probably.
Hey, we're the same
But
age.
the Switch should have like a calendar in it, right?
Woo!
If it's
That's
still
out.
that works, I would hope.
You'll get used to it, don't worry. I still do this to people.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't be laughing.
Figured out a new one, I can just do that.
I can't remember
Maybe
what
that has an entirely
country,
different
but they
connotation
hold out the
depending on
pinky
where you're
to
at.
flip people off.
Or I can just do that.
But you
I
can't
know in
do
England
double.
they would do
Like a
that,
little chunk.
which is basically flipping you off in England.
Yeah, I can do that.
That's why, so it's type B suspension.
It's got blue shelled.
Oh.
Yeah, Huck,
Mood.
you deserve it.
I feel like you're really
I can't hear
projecting
it
with the
anymore.
cat thing.
I can't hear it anymore. Probably. Can't hear it anymore.
Yeah, you
Turn
should
it up.
totally turn it back on.
Yeah,
Turn it
it's
back up.
ruining my immersion.
There we go.
Wait, are you actually playing Mario Kart?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, yeah, it's a Switch.
Yeah. Why,
First
yes,
place,
why do you want to play
bitches.
it?
Congratulations.
Now, how much battery's left on it?
Yeah, they got like maybe a sliver. There you go. I turned up the brightness all the
freezer?
way.
Why'd
Put it
you
in the
turn it up
freezer.
all the way?
I got all
put it in
We
the
are
freezer.
outside.
Ugh.
I'm sure that glare is
You did great,
kind of
buddy.
shitty.
I know I work so hard using my battery.
Knowing a Nintendo Switch, probably. If it's not a
So
Switch
proud.
OLED.
So
I've never been more proud in my life.
I'm reining us back into what we were talking about before he started playing, Mario
So,
Kart.
when I get out of
You
this-
all want to do the mall run tomorrow?
Oh,
When you
just
said you wanted
throwing
to?
shit. I just want to do it as soon as
I mean-
possible to get it over with. Because it's a win-win for me. Either I fucking die or I come out alive with something. It's a win-win.
Well, from what I last heard, apparently Isaac and 2 other people were gonna go with somebody to go clear out a place.
Yeah, well, Isaac's not here anymore, is he?
He's not here. The next thing is figuring out who's gonna go into the mall. That shit's gonna be fucking dangerous as
I'm
hell.
down for it.
Well, I still had access
I
to
wanna
the
go.
internet. I printed out some, like, little blueprints of the building. It's not, like, amazing.
Also,
It's
due
just
to
the
what
shit you
happened
can find
with the
online.
stalker,
It's a win-win
isn't
for me.
our picks of who can go kind of limited right now?
No.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Doing great.
Want some armor?
Giant Zomboni.
I could make you some
with
armor out of tires.
A big mouth and large claws.
Hmm.
I'm already big enough.
Yes, reminder,
It's hard for me to
kind of
move
had to look
already.
for most things I had to about the
Fair enough.
Could you imagine trying
you
to see
made
him
me
walk
walk
through the
around
doors?
like
fucking
Yeah.
most
this.
things.
You hear me walking around, it's gonna be.
Because
we
I
gotta
know
figure out
Teresa
who
and
we
Jake
want
are
to
still
go
covering.
properly.
Mine's
I
almost
think Spade
recovered.
is
I wanna
still
go.
recovering.
Honestly,
It's a
so
win-win.
far as best as I'm
I
concerned,
do need
you
I
know,
do need a couple rolls for my shoulder because I think it has been a couple days.
Oh, what the fuck do you need from me? I was relaxing.
Just to
Okay.
see how healed my shoulder is.
15. It's looking pretty damn good.
No, it ain't. He lied to you.
Rolling for lying. With an 8, you see through my lie.
You actually got a 1.
you're actually
Rolling
dead.
For Cade's heart attack. With a 17, his heart continues to pump.
Oh, wait.
Like small heart palpitations.
I think out of all of us, there's only a select few of us that actually could go into the mall properly because of
I'm not
current
going in there.
injuries.
Yeah, you are. You're coming with me.
No.
I gotta say,
Whether
most
you
of my
like it or
injuries
not.
are better.
I'll drag you in there.
If
by
you
your
do
fucking
go-
teeth.
Try and find me a crossbow. I'd love a new crossbow.
No, I'm
Yeah,
okay.
fuck
Making
that
the grocery
place.
list now?
When I passed through that fucking city, that bitch was swarming. So, fuck all that noise.
Last time I was in a mall, the person who I was with ended up breaking one of the fucking windows. An alarm sounded and I had to leave. So, I unfortunately
worst.
believe that individual is dead, but
Last time I was in a mall, we had an inch inside the middle of it. No, sorry, I wasn't there, but there was a bunch of people. There
Yeah,
was
that sucked.
an inch. He was there. There was an inch, and what else was in there? Like a few fucking big guys
I
or
should
something
probably
like that. I
start
don't
writing
know.
down these names to ask later.
There was a couple survivors that we had to deal with. They
Murdering
attacked us, yeah.
in cold blood.
That wasn't cold blood, it was self-defense. They were trying to kill us in cold blood.
God damn. Take a joke.
No, we murdered them. We killed them and murdered them.
In cold blood.
In cold blood.
Yeah, no.
See, he
I mean, where do you think I got all my scars? People trying to kill me.
You wanna know how I got Batman?
You wanna know how I got these scars?
Can you please
I
don't?
was
I almost
lucky I
have
wasn't
that scar.
infected from this.
Oh my god, I can actually do that. I have the scar.
No Joker.
Do it.
If I had one on my other side, I could do it too.
There's no laws against the Pokemon, Batman.
just a Pokemon, Batman.
Joker, no.
I am so
Look at that
confused
with
as to
your
what is
Pokemon.
going on now.
I believe this is a
They're quoting
reference.
a meme.
You're too young.
I'm 24. I just was
You're too young.
too focused on school.
Yeah, this dude's like ancient.
I lived out in the woods and I know what that was.
86. Still going
I
strong.
was too focused on studying.
Go figure.
But either
more
way,
requested.
whoever's going
There's
into
the zombie
mall
chicken.
needs to be willing to
Or
go
zombie rooster.
because it will be dangerous as all hell. So
Damien, you're going willing or not.
I'm not coming to that stupid fucking mall. I don't need to.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, what I was
need you
gonna
there.
say, with
For moral
the
And plus,
support.
I'd only slow
blueprints of the
people down,
place,
dude.
we
They're
can
gonna
try
find
to
me.
limit
I'll drag you by your teeth.
interaction.
Please don't. You're the last thing I like.
On the one hand, you can barely use that shit. But on the other hand, if there's like a circuit box or something, I think I'm the closest one who may know how to use something. But that's a stretch. But that's just my
Crazy.
2 cents thrown in.
I don't know.
I'm more versed in mechanical devices.
Someone just has to go.
Oh, you want to play a game?
I would like one of those. I forget the name, but the circular
And you
lithium
throw the
batteries.
knife in the air.
I would
The
enjoy
first one to
having my
move out
watch
of the
back.
way of it loses.
It has a built-in calculator. It was pretty cool.
I like this idea. What
It's been dead
do
for
I
like
get if I win?
a month now.
no.
I'll give you I give you this. I can't tell them this. I'll give you this.
Why can't they tell me? What?
Alright, deal.
Why
And
can't
if I
you
win,
tell me?
What?
That was
Well,
a
you got to
pretty-
give me an offer.
That was
What do I get if I win?
Why can't I be told?
What the fuck are you playing? Are you playing Five Finger
Throw a
Fillet?
knife
No,
into the air, and the first one to
They're
move.
playing chicken with a knife.
Far
Wins.
from here.
Let's do it.
Oh, okay.
God.
Alright.
Whenever you're ready.
Here's how the rolls are gonna go.
I think Five Finger Fillet would be safer.
Sorry for myself.
Oh.
I'll roll.
Oh, you're fucked.
my cane
You're
behind
fucked.
you.
You're so
Be
fucked.
careful.
Mm-hmm.
I did put a
Ready?
dice roller on Damien,
two,
so he has a
19.
roller.
18. No! There's no way.
Oh.
No, but it did land closest to me.
I was about to say, we don't have medical supplies to fix stupid.
Mm.
I'll take my reward,
Dagger.
please.
Okay, well, that's gonna be a different day kind of deal. The fucking trek from here.
All right, perfect.
Yeah.
Alright,
Somewhat
now me
segueing
and your
off that
turn,
note.
Cat.
No.
If you can
no,
dodge this.
No.
I get
You dodge
You're a
it.
dog orange, you can dog a ball.
If you,
Oh.
Get out
if,
my
you, if you
head.
can't dodge this, I get your switch. I'm letting you know I'm about to just stab you. See you.
I can't let you do that.
I'm leaving.
That's okay. I wasn't going to.
I'm staying away from
Cat,
you.
Cat, calm down.
Kat said it's her switcher
Cat,
or
calm
life,
down.
and you're not getting the switch.
Cat, calm down.
Hey, put that knife away. No. Put the damn.
Now that I s-
Okay.
Now that I'm thinking of Five Finger Fillet, all I have in my head is, oh, I have all my fingers. The knife goes chop, chop, chop. If I miss the spaces in between, my fingers will come off. And if I hit my
Also, wouldn't
fingers,
that make
blood will
sense
soon
because
come
he's
out.
missing a
With
finger?
a 4, he'll fall in.
How can they do the
God.
Creating a
How can they
trap.
do
I mean, he's
the
got 5 fingers on the
knife?
other hand.
Ow. Fuck.
Oh.
That's what you get for running
He's
with
got
a knife.
most his fingers.
Why are you
And
treating
this
people
goes
with
chop, chop,
knives?
chop.
should
If
be
he
running
misses
with
the
a knife.
spaces in
Glad they
between,
can
his
come over here and
fingers will
fix me
come
up.
off.
Start crying. Do
Well,
it.
at least we got more fresh water to clean the wounds? Question mark?
The sounds
Nah,
of
just
the
get
angels.
infected.
Is that how Starship works?
Hi, Abby.
You want me to spit on it? It'll do better. Yeah, maybe.
Oh no.
Or you'll
Yeah,
die.
I'll fucking.
No.
I will take
What
a
is it,
shit
like
on
an
your chest while
animal
you sleep.
licking its wound?
What the fuck?
Isn't that called something?
Cleveland Steamer.
It's called a good fucking morning surprise to you.
There you go.
It's called being Amber Heard.
Oh. Oh fuck.
But
His
you're
rolls are
what is
down.
going on?
No,
He stabbed himself because he was running with a knife.
Miasma.
With advantage.
With advantage, a 2 and a 7.
It
Still
can't be
successful,
miasma
but
because I can
definitely
still
a
breathe.
gruesome wound. If he wasn't wearing his leather jacket though, it probably would have went through his arm.
I'm gonna go
I
ahead
get
and
it.
start running because he's already vocalized he's gonna keep
I have to
chasing me.
cook with my scarf over my face, or otherwise I will actually go into the asthmatic attack. I need to find an inhaler.
Well, I guess this is a good source of cardio.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen again when he comes running around.
He's probably gonna try and jump.
Just hit him with the
Run this
non-sharp
way.
part.
No, it's not that long.
No, get away from me. Get away from me.
Cat, do you want my cane to hit him with?
You know what this is?
No.
Cat, do you want the
I'm done
cane
chasing
with
people
Monster
self-defense?
game. What was it? DBT, I think? It reminds me of DBT.
Stab yourself.
I would never.
Could you imagine he's trying to be cool and he like flips it
No.
into his holster and just stabs himself in the thigh?
Or even funnier, he cuts his belt and his pants fall down.
Don't mind me, I just have a mystical cord wrapped around my mystical chair. Help me.
Alright.
Back inside.
Oh, put him out of his misery.
Help. Help. Please.
Sorry, just look at the flowers.
I can't. Just look at the flowers. I feel so happy. How was it?
There's an old tradition, game we all can play. You start by getting liquored up and sharpening your blade.
How does this madness
It would be
happen?
funny if I pushed you.
What
You
the
take a
fuck?
shot of whiskey, grab your knife and pray, and spread apart your fingers. And this is what you say. Oh, I have all my fingers. The knife goes
There's
chop,
kind of
chop,
lots of
chop.
lunchbox down in the bunker.
Somebody please.
Well, shit.
Seven, you'll get a hold of his jacket.
It's fine. It's there. There's a note in
Just to
it.
double check, it's
You'll be
Jake,
able to
right?
grab the ladder on the way down,
Yes.
not causing any damage, but
Yes.
you were
Just to keep the information
Right,
spread,
no.
it's
No.
just in case it does was on the highest priority. The belt part, it's a common silicon carbon hybrid.
me?
It's pretty common in the models, so
it's like catching a meteor.
it won't be too difficult to replace, but you'd still have to go and look for it.
You know, pretty
Watch
much all
this.
that was
Watch me.
like in a different foreign language to me, right?
Well, I've
Oh, shit.
taken
I'm
notes
pretty much
and
the
I'll
only one
spend
that
the night
understands what
copying
you're
it.
saying because I'm actually a mechanic.
No.
Then I was pointed to get actual knowledge from you then. Help me learn how to
Players,
tinker with the
As
car.
you all are sitting out front, discussing and talking of your day, and the plans to move forward, clouds begin to roll in, and the pitter-patter of rain could be heard around. At this very point, I need everyone to respawn. Make sure you all turn it to night, and make sure you turn and hit the weather once.
So it turns the sun back on when you hit weather.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, you can.
Fine then, just go
We
night.
can either have it,
Just
have it
nighttime.
rainy or night.
It's nighttime. I can't see shit.
Dark.
Hello,
There's no shot. This is real.
darkness, my old friend.
This isn't the actual darkness, is it?
That is...
Yes, it
is. It is.
Does your character own a flashlight?
Welcome to hell.
Yeah,
Dude,
I'm one of the few
black.
people that has a flashlight.
This isn't
Yes,
real.
Abby has a
I'm going to
flashlight.
bed.
This isn't real.
You just put. I'm literally playing out my character. I can't
Oh.
see shit.
Also,
you can
the,
turn on light
the
switches.
light switch is right here.
That
and
doesn't
if you-
matter. It's dark.
If you go
I'm blind.
downstairs, the light switch is on the left side a little bit down the hall. So have fun with that.
Where the fuck is my spoopy music? Where's my goddamn spoopy music? I need my spoopy music. That's not my
Again,
spoopy
announcement.
music.
As the sun
Alright.
disappears behind
gonna
the
try to
mountain
actually sleep.
survivors,
It's dark. I can't see
the
shit
end
anyway,
slowly
so I'm
comes
useless.
to a close. This is your announcement for the soft end
What are you
RP.
looking at?
This is the soft end of roleplay.
Someone who I can't see.
Continue the roleplay if you'd like, but there are no
Yeah,
DMs
what
on
I
map.
thought. Keep walking.
Well, the weather lasted as long
Hey,
as
what's in
we
the
could hope
basement
for, I
you?
suppose.
It has 3 grilled
Yeah.
cheeses and 2 cookies in it.
Yeah.
In the darkness, it looks like I'm doing the right thing.
Totally.
That rooster is still at it.
Alright, Damien, time to auto
Hate
drive.
how dark it is here.
Okay. There's
It
food
is
down
very dark.
But yes, where was I? Yes, I was pointing to get some mechanical knowledge from you.
Okay, I'm actually
So we
going
can
to
better
sleep.
work on
Someone
this
if people are keeping watch, someone
together.
else can keep watch. Because I did not sleep and I do not want to
Yeah, we're being taught the
I can't
truck
ride in the
and
dark
how
anymore,
to
so.
drive.
Yeah, if given long enough, I can make us a fucking generator.
I saw one of
We
those.
have
I
a
saw like a
generator.
decently sized one. Like one of the compact ones. It was like, I think it's past the ridge in that little canyon. There's like this blue, like, shack. And there's like this compact generator out sitting in front of it.
You want a cookie?
Just sitting there.
I have a pack of cookies.
Maybe.
That would definitely be
I'll
useful.
get up and I'm laying down.
Yeah. It's definitely
To be
far
fair,
out.
we have a generator.
I could see
But we
if
could
someone
always
else
use a
wants to share
second
with the
generator.
cookies.
True.
Backup
Climb up
generator.
It'd also give me a
Man,
better
I would
chance to work on
love
something,
cookies.
and if I'm
Okay.
careful
This
enough, I can
is-
figure out how to make something work better. Or make it work at all.
Place is fucking creepy at night.
If anyone else wants a cookie, go ahead and give them a cookie.
Yeah.
I think looking for a flashlight has become my top priority.
There you go.
The moon doesn't
How
help
did you
either.
eat that
I'll
through
be
a
honest.
gas mask?
Yeah, it really
I
doesn't.
lifted it up, silly.
Like,
Well,
Ow.
given being
Ow.
right next to you so I can see is just another bonus.
Hmm?
But I'd like to be able to see by
Anyone
myself,
want a
too.
cookie?
I'll take one.
Sure.
What type of cookie is it?
The edible kind?
What type of cookie?
Please say chocolate chunks.
Edible kind.
They are chocolate.
Ooh, they are chocolate
Exactly
chunk.
that.
Nice. I'll take one. Yeah, still chewy as I remember.
Yeah, I'll take one.
Why does it seem like the fucking zombie rooster is getting more
take one for
active
myself.
now?
I gave you the whole pack, so just take one out of the pack.
I don't know. To
Oh,
me, it
alright.
hasn't done anything since it became nighttime.
Oh, it barked at me once already. If anything, the
There you go.
darkness makes it sound like it's closer. Thank you.
There you
Okay.
go.
Teresa?
The fact that this isn't an LED flashlight, I don't like how. I don't like that this just ends at that fucking tree up there.
Oh,
When was the
at-
last time
at
you
least
cleansed
it
the
gets
lens?
to the tree.
And to be
I
fair,
clean the
mine
lens
doesn't go
every
much
night.
farther.
Well, that's probably like a
Mm.
cheap one. Is it right? Those things should go out for like at least 50 feet, if not 100.
I mean, this is one of the crappy, like, 20-watt bulbs.
Yeah, cheap one.
I mean, to be fair, most of the nice ones were all taken when the looting
Taken,
started.
yeah. This is why I'm taking a small bet that they're gonna have those very rare. I don't know rare, but nobody buys them anymore. So disc-like batteries, the ones that can go for like my watch. It's been gone for like a month.
Don't say watch batteries.
Yeah. It has a calculator in it. I miss it.
It's
Oh,
like
no,
with
one
what
point.
happened last night is. Ugh.
At one point last night, I felt just completely helpless, stand outside with no lights.
Yeah. That fucking
So does
thing
that
that
happen
me and
often?
Kat saw.
What?
A helicopter drops someone off and they just come
No.
in? Does that happen often?
No.
Alright.
Yeah, I was not a fan of that.
Right, get this. I saw this on our drive to the lake. There's a cave somewhere in that direction.
Yeah,
It's
cave
fenced
with
off.
a fence around it, except the fence is kind of bent.
Fence is broken outward.
Mm.
But only a specific
So either-
section of it.
So, someone
My-
might have been
my
trying to
guess is
keep
Zombie Bear.
something in.
I'm guessing
Oh.
Zombie Bear.
Please, for the love of God.
Because if it was a swarm or more, then more than just one section of fence would be flattened due to sheer numbers. So it's either something big
It's true.
or a zombie
the
bear.
swarm functions kind of like a funnel. If there's one thing that they're
Mm.
chasing, they would funnel into the same direction to chase it, would they not?
Oh, that's also fair. But then again, we didn't see like any. The vegetation around it wasn't like crushed or anything.
Y'all need me, wake me up.
And it's
Alright.
nearing spring,
Oh, that
right?
reminds me, I should actually try to sleep.
We're on the edge of
so
winter,
that way I
right?
don't stay up for another night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not burn
I
food
think
2
there
days in a
could
row.
possibly,
That'd be nice.
but possibly be a cave bear hibernation.
Like, just the
Oh, would
fact
that
that
be
you
even
said
worse?
bear.
A normal bear?
No, that'd be great, actually.
A normal bear.
I would
A normal
much rather
bear.
deal with a normal bear.
That'd be like a good, like maybe
Oh,
week at best of rations if we could
100%.
effectively hunt it. But if it's a zombie bear, there's
Like, I-
no reward and just all risk.
I legit had bear traps. That'd be perfect if it was a normal, not zombie
What
bear.
would be even worse is a zombie grizzly bear.
Mm,
Like, just put zombie
Grizzly
in front
bears
of
are
anything, and it's
very
not them.
aggressive.
I mean, the
Grizzly
door
bears
seems
are
like
very
some
aggressive
horsemen-
already.
I
Like
don't
a
know if a full
zombie, that's
grizzly
gonna
bear
be
could
awful.
Keep that door standing.
No, what's worse is those.
Yeah, that doesn't bode any confidence.
Did they just call them sloth bears? I don't know. They're
The ones that
this
look
is
like
a little
people in
bit more
costumes?
out. But like, they're
I think
like
I know what you're
the
talking about.
most dangerous bear in the world.
It was like, I don't remember when, but it was like, God, where was it? I think it was in China, where it was a zoo, and it was on social media, and there was a sloth bear, but nobody really knew what a sloth bear was.
Yeah,
So it looked
a
like
sloth
somebody in
bear.
a suit.
I cannot think of any other word that it would be. It definitely has to be a sloth bear.
You know, sloth bears are the ones that will definitely give you the most vicious mauling. And they slobber so much. But yeah, I'm still having a delayed reaction. What's an ent?
Do you want to?
Very
Want me to?
big, very angry. Well, Actually, they're docile most of the time, but
Except for nighttime when
Now this
everything
might
wants
sound
to kill you.
nerdy of me, but when I think of an Ent, I think of like something you'd read out of a Dungeons and Dragons manual. I'm going to assume it looks like a tree.
Kinda.
You can correct me if you
It's
want.
also as big as a tree.
it's as big as a tree, but
Long and
There's a
spindly,
re-
I'm going to assume.
yeah,
Uh,
there's a reason I keep looking around.
yeah.
Yeah, when you go, oh, there's another tree there. Wait, there's another tree there? Huh?
There was another tree there before. What the fuck?
Even the trees walked in those movies.
Before I was told that this place is scarcely looked for every now and then by the Zemo, was it? I had half the mind to maybe in the next morning
Kaisel was the
clear
one that
some of the
talked to us.
low-hanging branches.
Yeah, Kaisel's
Just
the
so we
one
could
that
like
talks
see
to
it
us.
further.
Zemo would be the one that shoots you indiscriminately.
Patrols. Zemo's patrol was close. Is that what it was again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Until I heard that, I thought maybe I could, when it was more sunnier out, cut some of the low-hanging branches so we could see further. But then that would probably make this place look more inhabited.
Well, we're gonna
So
be
probably
growing
not
a
ideal.
farm. I think all the signs of habitation would be out the window at that point.
Oh, I just had a stupid thought.
I have many,
You
but
could
what's
put
yours?
up one of those signs that say, "Garden for the poor, take a seed, leave a seed." So it doesn't look like someone's actively there, but it's somehow being kept alive by kindness of survivors that just plant things and leave. That was my stupid idea. What's yours?
We could steal one of those radioactive signs.
My idea is still in their
Maybe.
fucking helicopter and going as far away as possible.
Well, we are talking stupid ideas.
Do you
so-
know how to fly a
Yeah,
helicopter?
No. Hence, again, stupid idea.
Yeah,
I don't know how
stupid
to
idea.
drive. You think I know how to use a helicopter?
Since we're talking stupid ideas, why don't we just go running out into the woods screaming at the top of our lungs?
I
Want
guess
to talk
the zombie
stupid
rooster will have
ideas?
some
There's a
friends at that
stupid
point.
one.
Yeah, Shut up, zombie chicken thing. I'm glad we started calling it that, or else that would be freaking me the fuck out now, because I still can't see.
It startled me because it sounded closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's just the dark giving off like an illusion or something.
Well, it's also
More
not
than
being
likely.
able to see, so our hearing compensates.
Yeah. This
I'm
is
not
why I want
much
to get
been
those
one for
batteries from your watch.
superstition, but isn't this like territory where people have supposedly seen like Wendigos?
Well, if we wanted to go into this train of thought, I'm gonna pull from video game logic now, so bear with me. Hello, Zombie Rooster. 2015 Until Dawn. Do you remember that video game?
Oh God.
Yeah. The supposed lore
Sorry.
was there were the Wendigos that were the indigenous people, but then they became the spirits. Whenever someone would eat human flesh, they would possess that person. Yada yada yada, burn with fire. Zombies. So,
You know, it's something I remember. Video game.
go for
Dying
it.
Light.
Let's nerd out. Oh damn, that's a good one. Oh god, Vile Tiles. There's gotta be something similar
What
here.
was that one? I don't remember that one. Oh wait, wasn't that the zombie parkour one?
Yeah.
In the condemned city?
The
Yeah,
really
I remember
sad
it now.
scene where that kid Raheem died.
Yeah, that was pretty sad. It was just after that cool demolition scene. So cool.
Yep.
Who would have thought that zombies would be real?
Who would have thought? Have we figured
Well,
out what
it's
caused
like
it
you
yet?
guys got to practice before the real thing with all the games.
Huh. I wasn't much of a gamer. Like I said, when I was little, my favorite game was Mario Kart Double Dash on the GameCube. And I became more interested in
that a
taking
running
things
game?
apart and putting them back together. No?
It's a double dash.
Yes, but it's also Mario Kart.
Oh. I don't know. It's never around any of that. Could have just been some weird title name.
You know what I would have preferred over zombies, if anything?
What?
The Infamous plotline, if you know the game series. I would have preferred the Infamous plotline over zombies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you probably don't know. Well, you
So
know?
for those
You know the
that
Infamous
don't know,
plotline?
summary.
I've heard of it, but I don't know a whole bunch about it.
Alright. Time to geek out, Grid.
Just
The
very,
gamers of the group.
very light spark notes of it.
So, in this Infamous storyline, there are people called conduits. Think of people with superpowers. And it's really like, it's gray superpowers. So people who have them aren't exactly heroes. And it's in Empire State, the Empire City. I can't remember the name, but Empire City, I think. I think it's based off an actual location. And it comes with this plague. The game starts off with the protagonist, Cole McGrath, delivering some parcel in the city. And when he opens the parcel, it's called the Ray Sphere. And basically, it explodes into this giant shockwave that levels like an entire district and causes this sickness. But somehow the protagonist survives, taken to the hospital, and when he's actively pulling himself from the epicenter of this detonation, he's slowly learning he has these superpowers to drain electricity. He can fire lightning bolts out of his hands. It was pretty cool. And then over time, this entire sickness starts going over the city. These factions start popping up. The Reapers, the Garbage Man. There was just one. There was the weirdest one that I never got. There was this whole faction of Russians that would just cloak in and out and just stab you. There was no telling of why. That was just there. I never understood it.
Maybe just
But all in
a
all,
side
sickness,
story you never looked at?
evil villains. Yeah. The first encounter was you get this pop-up that there's this woman in like park that wants to talk to you. But then when you talk to her, the cutscene glitches out, and then she just poofs out in purple smoke. And then you see like this cloaked figure, and then he stabs you, and then the fight happens. It's so strange. Continuing on, there's the evil factions. The garbage cleaner's boss is like an old man who can he's like Magneto, but worse. He makes like trash monsters out of his lair's just the junkyard. But there's so much junk, he's piled it up, and it's like the same height as the skyscraper in New York. And then you gotta beat him and take the race for back. Yeah, skipping all of the plot nonsense. The plot hook is, the plot twist is, the person who ordered the package that the protagonist takes is the protagonist from the future. And all of this was to prepare him for an even greater threat called the Beast. And this goes into the second game, which starts out with the Beast, this protagonist, walking out of the ocean like Godzilla. It's like a giant made out of magma. And we cut back to the protagonist. He's grown up more. He has this thing called the amp, which is like, think of like a giant tuning fork, but made out of iron and steel that he uses like as a melee weapon to channel electricity through. And he's fighting this thing off. And for a moment, he wins, and the thing falls into the sea. Then it goes to that false sense of security when you're walking back to the dock. But then the ship behind you, full of civilians ready to evacuate, just detonates. And then slowly, the dock you're standing on gets upended slowly as it's coming closer to you. And after a certain point, it just breaks through the dock. And then it happens again. And it's like, I'm gonna sound entirely geeky here, but it's this emotional scene where you use all of the ultimate abilities you get from the first game, and you blow off half of its head. It's squeezing you in its hand, and you call down a thunderstorm, and then it just drops you into the ocean. And unfortunately, the protagonist with electricity abilities is like a battery in itself, but he's not safe from his own electricity. So he's basically getting electrocuted in the river. And then the beginning cuts off there. And then we go into a montage of cutscenes. The first one being whatever that big building is that looks like the Seattle Needle, but an Empire State Building. There's this small sun that appears. And then everything just circles in on it. People are lifted from the sky, and they don't even get too close to it until they just in the dust. And then we cut back to the boat leaving port, and just a detonation in the city is gone. Short to say the least, you go to the new city called New Marais, ironically enough in Louisiana, and there's this whole new band of issues. More people who know about the Ray Sphere making prototypes. And there's just the new issues. There's swamp monsters. I'm trying to figure out the closest comparison. Oh god, I think there was one that was similar to the end, actually.
Well, either way, back to the initial point. Yeah, I feel like I'd rather have that too, because then at least we'd have powers.
Yeah.
Oh, you wouldn't like how the story ends, but I won't sour that mood anymore. All in all, a good game series. Well, until Infamous Second Son, and then it gets into a whole can of worms.
Well, I'm headed to bed.
Alright.
Good night.
Alright.
Good night.
Good night.
I gotta stop looking at my wrist.
Being this dark, it is nice to look up and see all the stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all the lights of the city is just drowning it all out.
Yeah.
I keep instinctively looking at my watch so I can just keep track of the time, but I keep forgetting it's been dead for over a month now.
Oh, we
So
happen to
this
see
is
a
one of
watch
the few
battery,
things I
we'll
have
give
from
it to
home. Yeah, I'm banking on, because it's a type of battery that nobody grabs anymore, because it's the small lithium ones that are covered in like powder, so kids don't chew on them.
Oh,
My
what's
watch
the
is
name?
old.
Bittrex, I think, is the name of it.
Yeah, Ditrex batteries, the disc ones. I think it's a minus C type for my watch.
Oh, I guess
Either
if
way.
I happen to see it, I'll get one for you.
Yeah. Because the small comfort I got was I can tap on it and it makes the display light up, so I guess I can have some light around me. I used it as a comfort mechanism. Yeah, keeping track of the time also helps.
A long, long time ago, I had a pocket watch. But that got, you know, horribly water damaged and stopped working.
Well, I mean, the highlight of my, I guess you can say, career was me soldering a radio. Well, not radio. My alarm clock after it stopped working. Took me like half a week, but I somehow managed to make it work again. I still don't remember how. Like I said, I'm a tinkerer. I'm not good by any means, but I tinker with things. What I wouldn't give to have soldering irons. That's something I want.
You know, I just noticed you with that flashlight right now is like me with a laser pointer. Just everywhere you're shining it, I'm looking.
Same.
Once I didn't look where it's shining, you're just staring into the darkness. But yeah, I just realized it's like a cat just looking at the red dot of the laser pointer.
I mean, there's nothing else to do besides either have this entertainment or just call it a night.
I'm honestly kind of just waiting for something to happen. I don't know what, but...
Well, I don't know how much you can trust this fact, but the insects, the small amount of birds that are still left, you only need to really worry when those stop making noise. Because that's when, in quote, predators are around.
Yeah, most creatures will end up shutting up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been out in the woods when everything just goes quiet. It's the most unsettling thing in the world.
Well, a lot of times when things go quiet, they're going quiet because of you.
And most of the time, it's not. Because when everything goes quiet, something's hunting.
Want to make a bet about that bear? I'm feeling really confident.
I would rather not, because then we have to deal with a bear. And knowing our luck, it's gonna be a zombie bear.
What if we somehow send it in Zemo's direction? What if we just do that and hope it kills someone?
Look, I'm so desperate at this point, I was asking a ghost to deal with the Black Clovers.
Huh?
Very long story.
Very, very long story.
Well, I mean, if a zombie's real, I'm not gonna deny maybe ghosts.
Well, there's a lot of shit that's been screwing with us mentally. And even coming here, people were saying about something popping up behind them. I don't know if it's
I mean, last night me and Kat saw something standing right outside this fucking door looking in.
Yeah.
This is why I don't leave the couch.
Yeah,
I'm equidistant from every single window.
But then there was someone saying that there was something downstairs too. So.
My point still stands. I'm 3 turns away from the basement. I think 3 turns.
But yeah, the point is, shit fucks with us a lot. We have the worst luck.
And my gamey brain keeps thinking of ways to make it worse.
See, but we don't need that because it's probably already gonna get worse.
But then there's less shock factor if you call it. And then you get like another second of reaction. But you're just like, hey, this one guy thought of it.
At this point,
Now
it's
it's
more
happening.
looking at like a clock that's like ticking down to your death. That's how it more feels to me.
Like when's this gonna happen instead of if it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like how I thought I was gonna die when I got this.
Or when I got bitch slapped across the fucking yard right before
There's a
that.
large bite out of her shoulder.
Oof, you got lucky. Very lucky.
Yeah, I was lucky I didn't get infected.
I'll assume there's an interesting story behind that.
Pretty much one of the worst things you could come in contact with. Had an obsession with her. Was following us around for a long time. Eventually started attacking.
Is this the stalker that I
Yes.
was told about? The stalker type?
And then we, after almost 3 of us dying, finally managed to take it out after I, grabbed a shotgun and shot it in the head. Yeah, we went, had a meeting, came back.
I tried
it was already
lunging at its head with a fucking Halligan, and it caught me and took a chunk out of my shoulder.
But yeah, with our luck, the moment we finally killed it, we had a quick meeting, came back out, and the body was gone. All that was left was the head and fingers. And the cut was cut as
Seems
if
someone was
another
hungry.
stalker was the one that did it.
Stalker stalking a stalker stalking someone. That's a tongue twister.
A stalker stalking a stalker that's stalking someone.
Well, my whole issue. Which stalker did we kill?
I don't know.
I hope it was the one that
Are
was
they
obsessed
named?
with you.
I mean,
Is that a thing?
recently
Do
we
you name them?
haven't.
Are there special types or something?
We just found out there's probably more than one stalker. But again,
So-
we never really, looked at it.
So Ents hunt Hulks, and stalkers hunt Ents. What hunts a stalker?
Apparently us. But the true answer, I have no clue. Sure, at some point we'll find out, and when that happens, we'll be scared shitless, just like we are with the stalker.
There's something that stalkers are scared of. I don't think I want to meet it. Because that thing only started getting scared of us because we were doing a lot of damage to it.
Let's go off of this train of thought. You said Ents hunt tanks or tanks hunt Ents?
Ents hunt Hulks and stalkers hunt Ents.
So Hulk and Stalker. So Ents are stealthy based on standing like trees. So they use stealth to advantage to take on something stronger than them. The Stalkers, I assume, are more stealthier than Ents. And because they use the same hunting tactics, they need to clear up the competition. For a Stalker to be scared of something, it would either have to be something that's faster and more perceptive than them.
Yeah.
Something that
Either
could
way,
hide in
whatever
plain
it is,
sight.
I don't want to know.
Also, anyone see the glow out there?
What?
It's like a faint
There-
blue
Yeah,
glow.
very barely.
Oh. I do see that, actually. That's over the mountains, isn't it? I think that's mountain range.
Don't know.
It seems solid, it's not pulsing. They did say that Zemo's area is over there. Could be light pollution leaking over.
Maybe.
Could be.
It does make sense. The Kreisel, you said? That was his name?
Yeah,
Kaisel.
Kaisel.
Kaisel. He did say that it was in that direction. So I point, but it's pitch black. But I point in the direction of the light.
Hmm.
Still hate the fact we moved closer to them.
Yeah. But he did say that it's extremely rare that clovers come this way, so...
Well, any chance is too much for me.
Out of all the names
Honestly,
they had
I
to choose,
agree,
Clovers. Those things are supposed to be lucky.
The black clovers. Most
Still.
ruthless bunch of bandits you'd ever meet. They'd shoot you for no reason. Basically, if you think of the Nazi SS, it's basically that. They could shoot you if they felt like it.
Ugh. One of those.
I'd say that, but they won the war instead. Because there's not a damn thing we can do about it.
So you were in the city? You were there?
I wasn't in the city for very long. I only ever went up to the city by our old home like once or twice.
I think maybe I went there once.
Well, I gotta tell you, it is for sure bad news. I got out of there by the skin of my fucking teeth.
Well, anywhere that was a densely populated area is probably hell.
Oh yeah, large cities had a lot of people, and lots of people turn into lots of zombies.
This is one of the only good things about this area.
Yeah.
There's an interesting story behind this, because it was quite very much luck that got me out of there. I had just finished, like I told you, soldering that alarm clock, and I was covered in soot, and I smelled like smoke. And I was just about to take a shower when everything happened. So I had to run, and I kept running. And then I found the junkyard where I got the hatchet. And I just saw like a solid 30-second stream of them run past the gate. Farther and farther in. And I think because I just smelled like a garbage fire that none of them looked at me. That's me probably trying to cope.
It's over there now.
Huh.
It was more over that way, now it's over there.
Do the Clovers have vehicles or something?
I don't know.
Could be
To
a
me, it looks
headlights.
like the same.
It's going more to the left. It's slowly going to the left. You can see it
Seems to
through
be
the second bunch of
shifting
trees.
back and forth. Because I don't see it as much over here now.
Oh, hello,
Yeah,
Rooster.
it's moved back over there.
Ah. The rooster went off again. But yeah,
Whatever it is out there, I don't like it.
Sutton solder saved my life. And that's why I'm not giving up this tool of the trade anytime soon.
The only thing that saved my life over the last year is my resourcefulness. Like, if you've seen any of my weapons, they're all cobbled together. I made a fucking knife out of a wrench.
Now that's pretty cool. I don't even know if this is an actual hatchet. Like, what is the hatchet? It has some of the paint on it still. Red and white paint. Almost scratched off. But it looks like this was like the head was like gone at some point. Because there's a little reinforcement bit right here. Like it was stapled back together. I don't know how long this is gonna last. I don't even remember if I even used this yet. Like I said, I don't know if I explained this properly.
If you see brick, you can. If you see brick, you can ask him to reinforce it. Brick is a construction worker, or used to be a construction worker. He's reinforces a lot of people's
man,
weapons.
right? The big one? Or is it someone else?
He wasn't here today.
Well, yeah, he wasn't here today, but he was probably fucking exhausted.
Yeah. Like, I feel bad the moment he wakes up. I'm gonna be like, can you fix my spear? I feel almost naked without it at this point.
Well, there's a nice detail to note of the future, I guess. You can see the tower's lights. The blue dots separated from the white ones. It's like in that cluster over there. So it's in that direction. In case somehow you get lost in the night. Best you can do is run and climb and hope that nothing climbs after you until dawn.
Well, with the thing that me and Kat saw last night, I don't think I want to be out here alone during the night.
The feeling's mutual to everything that breathes still, I think. Well, except owls.
I like owls.
They're pretty cool.
Before the world went to shit, I used to scour Twitter all the damn time, just looking at adorable animal pictures and videos. And a lot of them were owls.
This reminds me of a webcomic I saw once. Like, it was this ripoff of Agent 47, but he was a tiger. And he was neck snapping guards, and one of the guards was an owl. But when he turned to snap his neck, the owl just looked at him, because owls' heads can go like almost 180 degrees, and then he shot him. It's pretty funny.
It's funny.
I miss webcomics. God, I miss the internet.
I think that was the only good thing for me. I didn't change much.
There's one more thing that I miss the most. I miss my books that were in my room. I could have used those. I really could
Can
have used
always
those.
find more books.
On top of them being practical, one of them was like a signed copy. And so long I forget the signature, but it was like someone who was like really good at like circuit boards and stuff.
Hmm.
I think it was like M. Reeves or something. Prodigy of his work. Knowing him, he's made like a wall of tasers or something.
That would be a sight to behold.
Yeah. This just makes me
Okay.
think of Happy What Ifs.
Yeah, there was definitely a light moving back there because it is very dark out there now.
Hmm.
I don't know, to me I don't see a difference.
Hmm.
It's definitely a light though. It got brighter.
I can
Yeah.
definitely see it through the
Like
trees.
I just saw like the outline of like the trees and shit.
Hmm.
Let's just hope they're not coming this way and why it looks brighter.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
For a second, I thought the whole forest lit up and I had a small heart attack. Like, it's not just me, it's more to the
Yes,
right
US.
now, isn't it? I can see it through those trees now. Like, it's spreading out more.
I don't know. But
I think we're just
I
gonna
don't
drive ourselves
exactly want to be
crazy
out
with that.
here by the time.
Yeah, better
I don't
just
think I
go
want to
in
be
there
out
and
here
just
by the
not risk it
time
at all.
whenever it is comes this way.
Yeah.
It was nice though, sitting out here and not getting attacked by a zombie.
And just chatting and being nerdy. After you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
To the couch I go.
I like it when I first came in here, I thought about stealing those cushions and putting them up there.
Well, I have claimed them in the name of Elijah Kingdom, so.
Eventually there'll be a flag sitting on the couch and the cushions will be gone.
That'll be the day we have war, my friend. Have a good night.
Have a good night. Oh. Hopefully tomorrow will continue to be better.
Hopefully. Lord, for the love of all that is good and holy.
Have a good night.
You too.
Blah. I want day.
Well, that
Give
was
me
pretty
day.
Yeah, daytime, please. You were the last three in the map for like half an hour, I think. Just
Yeah.
chatting.
Yep.
Oh man.
That was
I
pretty
went and turned
cool.
on the weather because I like the rain.
I had to turn
I
up my
want this.
tracking because
I
it
want
didn't
this
agree with the
so
model.
much. Give me.
Yeah. Makeshift NPC of the day, Elijah.
Fire!
There now, I can claim the couch cushions.
I can see a whole goofy war going on just because of that. I also enjoyed the reference.
It was
they made
more
to
just
Dying
him
Light
fucking
because
with
of
you.
obviously the model. Yeah. Because obviously they made the joke of Dying Light because of the model.
Yeah. The only
'Cause we
sad
didn't
thing
know.
is the
They're
mouth
referencing
doesn't
the
move.
character that this model is. Yeah, the vibe seems to work.
Yeah.
You blinded.
But yeah, I can only use one of the toggles this thing has. Because it's an axe. Can you take a guess what the other toggle is?
What?
Oh.
If anything,
It's very
maybe,
broken
just maybe,
gun.
I could convince Coco to say it's just a shell that he made in his free time, but that's a stretch. Because it doesn't fire. It doesn't fire whatsoever.
Use it as
But yes,
intimidation
it's
kind
also
of thing.
yeah, it's also tied. It's not tied to his hand. It's tied to his pointer finger.
Yeah, I saw that.
The same thing with the axe. Yeah. Well, until I get to the things I need for my actual character to come in, I'm fine and more content with just playing Elijah, the shut-in nerd who just tinkered with things.
So why was Unique using her old avatar? I never heard what she said at the beginning of the session. Or my brain didn't register it.
Ooh. But yeah, car trio.
But yeah,
I spent the entire evening just going through the entire magazine and just scratching down everything.
Yeah, I had to make it a thing that Jake would have no clue how to drive. He's lived in the woods his entire life. Yeah, that's also why I didn't understand a lot of the references and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Got Shut-In, we got Geeky Nerd, we got the opening to Spider-Man Miles Morales where he's just tinkering with stuff. That's what we got. You got your nerd who can maybe work on circuit boards if the off chance calls for it. And because it's such a rare thing, he barely knows how to swing an axe. Which is also tied to his pointer finger.
Rip. Instead of pinky out, it's pointer finger out.
Yeah. You always must kill within politeness. So you point at them before you kill them, because pointing at them is more rude. Yeah, this is what I was talking about as Elijah, where the axe was broken at some point, but they just welded it back together.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
We also got the new arc of Hatchet Homies with me and Star's character, because apparently it's the same axe.
I blinded.
Pulls down goggles.
But yeah, if
'cause
Bear
that's the
was
other
here, I
thing.
would have
He
asked
just
for that
literally
fucking
has-
axe while I was out.
I mean, quite literally, he just has sunglasses, which he fashioned into goggles. Because it's just sunglasses lens on like swimming goggles.
Mm.
Fire.
some very wreck neck welding goggles. So that's what you get when you got like a 20-year-old.
Across the pit.
Huh.
You know what he needs?
Need some more fire. Oh, and apparently Unique's in my chat right now. They didn't want to lag out mid-session. They were getting serious lag in anything that wasn't medium.
Well, I mean, this is why I came in this model. It's as good as it gets.
But yeah, I just...
This is why it's my main
just want
RP
the
avatar.
flashlight. I want it.
Don't worry, I'll be your flashlight.
Well, that's why I made the joke that, like, with you moving the flashlight, that's all I was able to see. So I'm just like this the entire time. Flashlight. Oh. Eventually I'm like, I feel
really
like a cat
enjoyed
right now.
I enjoyed doing the entire
flamethrower came
the
out really
what
well.
meme over and over again.
Wait, what?
I enjoyed doing the entire the what meme over and over again to the stalker, the what, the end, the what, the clovers, the huh.
What?
Oh.
I enjoyed doing that.
The fire goes out really far.
Yeah. And it's also
But
like
it's
a
got
good
like an actual
animation for the
flamethrower.
fire too. Like it doesn't just like ball up and like dissipate like in specific balls, it looks more fluid.
Yeah, I like how the flamethrower came out for this.
Fire.
I couldn't help but notice that your light's not working.
God, fucking 3 hours we're laughing our ass off about that.
So, this
Oh, yeah,
was
we should
after
probably-
a session of...
I was gonna say we probably should tell him so he gets the joke.
This was after a session of Fractured Thrones, back before Lennon a hand. Did he get a job? I don't remember. But
Well, either way,
it was when he had quite a bit more free time. It was after session of FT. Me, CrossPit, and him were sitting in the top room of the bathhouse, and he was in one of those like Kriegsman flamethrower guys, whatever the fuck. I think from Warhammer. And he would just be like, I couldn't help but notice that your light's not working. And he would turn to the light and just and
But it was because he
and-
was like doing the for so long in between saying it.
Yeah.
Which made it even funnier.
Couldn't
But he
help
kept
but
doing
notice
that
that,
for 3 hours.
your light's not working.
Eventually he went to
I
other
couldn't help but
things and we
notice
were like
that,
walking around the town.
It's my fire.
Huh. You know what I'm ready to do on the off chance that it happens?
It was going for 3 hours into the night
3 hours makes
after
it so much funnier.
everybody else had gotten off except for me, CrossFit, and him.
It probably also didn't help that we were all tired as fuck. So being really
Yeah.
tired makes things funnier. But yeah, that's like
Yeah.
our
So
joke now.
the longer it went on, the funnier it got. Couldn't help but notice that Needs more fire.
Hmm.
That's not working.
This
Just need
person
more
wants to be
fire.
my friend.
Pretty chill.
Let's see, yes or no? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch
Is it someone you've never met before? Oh, I'm tired.
This time I'm not gonna
Don't
be
worry
that
about it.
asshole, because someone did that. I can't remember even who it was, but they sent me the friend request, and I'm like, who the fuck is this? I didn't have nameplates on, so my brain never registered it was them. But I'm like, yeah, who the fuck is this? Yeah, fuck it, no. And like, they thought I was joking until they didn't actually change. And then I finally realized, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm so sorry.
Ah. Yes. Back to what I was saying. I'm prepared to do that entire horror movie trope. That if somehow, on the off chance that I'm not playing a zombie, and Elijah comes to the mall and he finds that battery, he's gonna put it into his watch without thinking, and just that'll just go through the entire mall.
It's just gonna echo throughout
Just
the
hear-
entire
just
mall.
hear the horn.
And then you just hear a collective. And you're gonna be like,
Yeah.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. It's like the scene from
shit,
Pirates of the
oh shit, oh
Caribbean
fuck.
with Jack running down the beach. That'll be him, except they're all zombies behind him.
Yeah, but it'll still be equally as funny if he does it in the cabin as well. It'll be equally as funny. It's quite literally that the meme noise from the one horse meme, not the man horse meme, but the spinning horse meme.
Oh?
I have no clue what you're
It's
talking
like
about.
when a horse is spinning like a helicopter. It's a zoomer thing.
Oh.
Okay, because apparently I'm Gen Z. I guess I wouldn't
I
get it.
don't know.
I'm millennial.
I mean, I'm 19. I don't know. I don't know what any of these monikers for ages are anymore. I don't know.
Fire.
Pick one or two.
Two.
Okay. I'm gonna raid Mountain Man.
Nice choice.
Gonna read who?
The Mountain Man?
Oh, I didn't know Mountain Man was streaming right now.
Yeah.
What he doing? What that mountain man doing?
He be playing Hunt Showdown.
No, I should add to this flamethrower. Actual light.
Oh. Alright, apparently I for some reason can't raid him. Okay.
Oh dear. I've reached a conundrum. I had 2 followers, but they're whispering to me that they seem like bots. What's a man to do? I'm just gonna ignore it.
I think they need more fire.
Man, I have
think
one
they're-
soundboard
I think
effect.
Light's not working.
Is that light's not working. I have a singular sound effect
Alright.
that I may be able to
I hope
use
you all had a lovely
under
night.
a very
Hope you all had fun
circumstance
watching
after
this
dawn.
pandemonium.
It is pretty
I will
spooky.
catch you all tomorrow
You wanna
for
hear it?
more FT. But until then, we're gonna raid Mr. Brunswick. Tell him I say hi. Wish him all the best. And I'll catch you all next time.